Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. And the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Peace and love, peace and blessings. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. We're tuned into another fire episode of the BAP News Station, man. You already know what it is, man. We're going to be G-checking ADAM22 in the food community, starting these anti-Negro, anti-FBA race wars. And it seems like ADAM22 is at the forefront, egging it on. And we're going to be G-checking these beaners, these Hispanics with so much disrespect. And so we're going to be getting into that properly. Hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. Should see it's your brother Aboriginal Power. We're going to play one intro song, and let's get right into it. Let's go.
Yeah. It's Sally. I'm going to try to just let the music flow through me on this one. Yeah. I gotta speak the truth because the truth will set you free. But the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. But the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. These niggas trying to buy the check and don't compare me with them.
Yo, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Hit that like button. We're gonna get this thing started right in the live action family. So for those that's not familiar with the food community, the food community is a community of Hispanics that have a podcast touching on various different cultural things. We're going to get into that in just a second. Don't even trip on that. Before we even get into that, it's only right that I shout the family out that took their time out to shout me out. All right. So shout out to Sly, Paragon. All right. Shout out to the big Brody in the building. We appreciate you for tapping in with the tap in. You already know. Make sure y'all support the channel that actually supports the movement. Cash App information is in the chat. I will say, family, you're not obligated to support, but we do appreciate the support. This channel is not monetized, and all donations is appreciated. All right. So shout out to everybody that's in the building once again. Shout out to Reginald Jones, Jay Lattimore. We got Brown Liquor No Ice, and we got my sister Chickahominy Roots, my other sister Simply Moray Elements. Shout out to the beautiful spirits in the building. Y'all already know the vibes. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. So yeah, man, it's been a lot of racist remarks leading up with the beefs in California. The tension is thick. You can cut it with a butter knife between the Hispanics and the so-called FBAs that's in America, that's in that area. Over the few days, there was some back and forth between a podcaster from No Jumper by the name of Munchie B and a guy by the name of P-Face. Now, the guy P-Face and Munchie B had words based off of him saying some things that derived with the word N-word, referring to black people. Now, a lot of issues took place. Munchie B didn't know who he was when he first met him. A lot of shit took place afterwards. Long story short, he didn't like it. You know what I mean? It's past gang shit when you start bringing up race relations. You see what I'm saying? He was saying that anybody that's of the stock, of the lineage, should be on code going against this shit. So they kind of did a video to respond to Munchie B and also to respond to Blueface. So we're going to be reacting to these Hispanics responding to Munchie B and some of their sentiments that they have against FBAs. And we're going to be G-checking these immigrants once and for all. It's your brother, Big Aboriginal Power. Y'all already know the vibes. Hit that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. If y'all ready to boogie, drop a fire emoji. Let's go.
On the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. And I guarantee Jay Lattimore that was not a black minister. I guarantee that was a tether of some sort. I guarantee it. But yeah, let's respond to this food community conversation with Copper Ryder is the guy that's on the left. He's like extra height, some type of weird junkie or some sort. But let's get into the conversation. All right. So this is him responding to Blueface or whatever it is. Let's go.
He said you'll be disappointed. I don't want to twist no one's words and shit.
Okay, there you go. Got it.
Can we really talk about this Blueface Jenny 6ix9ine situation, please?
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary. Yeah.
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
Do you think he's a good-looking dude?
They saying he's hot right now. So now the Mexican is asking, do you think he's a good-looking dude? This is already coming off as jealousy, hatred, and some type of vitriol. It's already coming off as that. Why when she's talking about he's hot, he's in the mainstream topics. You feel what I'm saying? Why bring up that type of energy? Oh, do you think he's hot? And you already know how Hispanics is about their women liking black men. They hate that. That's one of the biggest things in the world that they hate. It drives these people completely insane. And the more y'all support the channel, man, that also drives the haters insane. Make sure y'all support the movement. Share the live stream. The goal is to get at least 200 people in this live stream before we even hit the hour marker. I can't do it by myself. I need each and every one of you guys to make a quick share, a quick post, hashtag Aboriginal Power, hashtag Bout News. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all already know the vibrations. Let's go.
Blueface Jenny 6ix9ine situation.
Now
I
listen.
have the whole clip where I think he said you'll be disappointed. I don't want to twist no one's words and shit.
Okay, there you go. Got it.
Can we really talk about this Blueface Jenny 6ix9ine situation, please?
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary. Yeah.
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
Do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African-American? Booty scratcher?
No comment.
Oh, see, I
I
think
don't really.
You think he's a good-looking black American, African American, booty scratcher? First of all, that's a term, and I think it's funny that Hispanics is calling black Americans African booty scratchers. Like, and so off the rip, we can tell he was being condescending and disrespectful, and there he goes with the disrespect. First of all, let's be clear. Black Americans ain't African. African Americans ain't African. And that's a term that we call other immigrants or just joking on our own people. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, these Hispanics have a lot of built up vitriol, disdain, and hate. All right. And I want that to be clear. And this is very important for us to be on code. We cannot allow outside stock, especially the immigrant stocks, to come over and disrespect any of our people on a public social media platform. And on behalf of my people, I'm here to stand up for my people. And I am the chief and commander of the Tether Task Force. The chief and commander. So anytime we see something happening amongst our people, we own it. Flat out. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Did y'all hear what just was said? Shout out to OG Green Machine in the building. Peace and love. Mike Pinterest is in the building. Peace and love. Shout out to everybody else that snuck in. Shout out to everybody else that snuck in. Shout out to Bronze Flat Power. Let's continue.
Please.
Hey, big brother Bronze, give us a quick share real quick. OG Green Machine, give us a quick share real quick. Mike Pinterest, give us a quick share real quick. I appreciate that. Shout out to y'all.
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary. Yeah.
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
Like he hot. Yeah, he's hot. He's booming. He's in the industry. He's in the algorithm. He's talked in the media. Look what his freaky ass goes. When she said hot, he's thinking that she's thinking he's good looking. So that's why he implied the question.
It's necessary. Yeah.
So Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
Do you think he's a good-looking dude?
Do you think he's a good looking dude? You can already hear the derogatoriness.
Blueface is just like hot right now. Like anything.
Do you think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher?
No comment.
Oh, see, I mean,
don't really.
Come on.
I don't.
A booty scratcher. See, he didn't like that, and he looked at the rest of the energy. They didn't give a fuck about the Mexican calling Blueface that. That's why they didn't have no reaction to it. The only person that had a reaction is someone that kind of have a small relationship with FBA or black people. That's Compton Router. He has a dispensary where a lot of black folks come and shop with him. So you see how he reacted to it. Now let's pay attention.
So Blueface is just like hot right now.
Watch
like
everybody else
Do you
react.
think he's a good-looking dude? A black dude? African American? Booty scratcher?
No comment.
Now nobody else reacts.
see, I mean,
See, now he looks as he's giving his reaction to it. He noticed that none of these two brothers are reacting, and watch how he go right back to what they call deadpan, where he put on a straight, serious face, no smile, no nothing, go straight deadpan.
Really?
Come on.
I don't
There's
really
an
like
answer.
You see how he wiped that smile right off his face. This is them showing solidarity and being on code with one another. Even though one may disagree with the sentiments, two other ones do agree with it. So by virtue, the one that's on the left has to sit and be pro sale with it. These Mexicans are some of the biggest ops besides these melanated tethers. The Hispanic community is some of the biggest ops because they try to align themselves directly with white supremacist organizations, groups, and gangs to simply undermine, attack FBA or Aboriginal Indigenous Americans. We've been having a gripe, and I've been going directly at the Hispanic community for like 6 years now. And along with other brothers, Tariq Nasheed has been also openly passionate about going at Hispanics. So let's continue to listen to the rest of this conversation. Drop a fire emoji in the building if y'all standing on business. Let's go.
African American? Booty scratcher?
No comment.
see, I mean,
Really?
Come on.
I don't
There's
really
an
like
answer.
I mean, do you swing both ways?
No.
No?
Strictly dickly.
No, not okay. Wrong question.
He said, do you swing both ways? Meaning, do you mess with niggers? Do you mess with mayate?
Strictly dickly.
No, not okay.
I don't
There's
really
an
like
answer.
I mean, do you swing both ways?
No.
He asked him, do you swing both ways? Meaning, do you rock with us or do you rock with them? See, he's trying to put up this type of sentiment. And these are the little undermining racist shit that these tethers do. They have a hidden competition with us when we're not even thinking about these guys at no competition for them at all. But this is just to give you a behind the scenes type of conversation they have. It just happened to be put on the podcast for us to react to. But these are the normal conversation that these Hispanics have about our so-called people and of the Americas. You know what I'm saying? Whether you FBA, Aboriginal, whatever you identify as. These people have these vitriol, deep-rooted hatred conversations about you. And also doing this to spread a narrative. And they build up a type of hatred even towards their own women, especially when their women even shows the slight a bit of interest towards niggas. Let's just be real. We be dicking they women down. We don't really want to marry them. We be smashing them bitches, man, and send them on to a taco fiesta, man. And they be mad, man. They come back home smelling like shea butter. And the men is just as aggressive with black women. They love our women. Our women just don't go for them. See, our women just don't go for them. So they have a deep-rooted hate, and there's some undermining hidden competition. You understand me? When we be laying this good old this soul pole on these Mexicans, it drive they men crazy. You know what I'm saying? When we put this soul pole on these Hispanic women, the Hispanic man go nuts. You understand me? They don't like it. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. We officially almost got 60 people in the building. If we can get each and every one of you guys to share the live stream, let's try to get 200 people in here before the hour marker, family. All right. I can't do it by myself. I cannot get 200 people in here by myself. They got me in the shadow realm. I got like 5 copyright strikes. My channel is unverified, and I'm being shadow banned. So I need you guys to share the live stream. Put me in the algorithm. Let's get 200 people in this live stream. Shout out to the real ones in the building. Y'all already know it's your favorite nephew. It's Aboriginal Power in the building. Let's go.
Like, I don't
There's
really
an
look at
answer.
it.
Do you like it? I mean, do you swing both ways?
No,
No?
strictly dickly.
No, not okay. Yeah, wrong question. Do you like black dudes?
No,
No? Why not?
no. Pino code 13.
You don't like black dudes. You would say she said no thought. That's it. I don't know what that
No,
means.
No? Why not?
Let's see if I can put on my Hispanic translator.
no. Pino code 13.
Oh!
I don't know what that means, so I might have to go back to Hispanic. We might have to go to the Hispanic captions. Let's see if we can auto. Let's see. We're gonna go to Hispanic. We're gonna translate what the fuck they just said. Damn, they even got Igbo language on this motherfucker. They speak in Portuguese or Spain? Spanish. All right, we'll go to Spanish translation. Let's see what it says.
No, Pino code 13.
Oh!
It still ain't giving me no goddamn options. Can any one of you little Mexican lovers let me know what they said in the chat?
Yeah, wrong question. Do you like black dudes?
No,
No? Why not?
no. Pino.
When she said no, when she said something, whatever it is in Spanish, I feel like, me personally, I don't know what she's saying because I don't speak no Spanish. I don't speak no Spanish, okay? But the energy that I'm getting off of it, it feels derogatory. It feels derogatory. So one of you little Mexican lovers, help me out. Thread of this essay. I can't even speak Spanish. Man, my tongue don't even work like that.
No, not okay. Yeah, wrong question. Do you like black dudes?
No,
No? Why not?
no. Pino code 13.
Oh!
Yeah. So that's the clip that's going around, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she said she only fuck with essays. I think she's saying she only fuck with essays.
You didn't finish when he said, like, I think I would have been disappointed or something.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Like,
Can we really talk about?
I mean, I don't have nothing against it. Like, I would be disappointed.
yeah, you would be
See, look, you hear what he said? The Hispanic guy said, I will be disappointed if you like mayates. He said they will be disappointed if the girl that he's talking to like the mayates. Yeah, I think it said I don't like brothers. I don't like brothers. Yeah, that's what it said, because it said essay. Essay means brother, don't it? Now listen, OG Green Machine, I'm just talking shit, brother. If you can translate for your nephew, can you help a brother out? Help a brother out. That's all we asking. But we're gonna play a little bit of this. And we're gonna play some other podcasters responding to this whole situation about these Hispanics on this particular podcast. There was a couple podcasts that responded to this.
I mean, I don't have nothing against it. Like, I would be disappointed.
yeah, you would be disappointed. But I think when he said African butt scratcher, what did he say?
Booty scratchers.
Yeah, booty scratcher, something like that. That I see why the blacks get offended of that, but I don't think he meant it like a racial thing, you know?
What you mean? He said, you like the blacks, the African American, the booty scratchers? Pretty much calling him an African booty scratcher. That's pretty much what he was saying. How can you see? Look at him again doing what tethers and immigrants do: take up for one another. He's defending the racist bullshit. Somebody said Mayate translate to mean you, the Mayan, the nigga. Yeah, for sure. I know what Mayate mean, for sure. I know what Mayate mean. I know what Mayate mean. Shout out to Reginald Jones being the first and only person to support today's live stream so far, man. We ain't even hit the 30-minute marker. And shout out to Reginald Jones for supporting the channel, man. Y'all don't let Reginald Jones be the only one to support the fire show. We ain't even got into it yet. We got more to get into.
Booty scratchers?
Yeah, booty scratchers, something that I see why the blacks would get offended of that. But I don't think he meant it like a racial thing, you know?
Bullshit.
Just the context of it just sounds.
I wouldn't have said it, but that's him. He's an old man.
Me personally say stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean,
they're all trying to make it a war thing.
I mean, me personally, I wouldn't say that, but Lucky strikes me as one of those fools who like
don't give a fuck.
Them Andrew Tate, like Myron, Fresh and Fit type of guys, so they'll just say shit like a Charleston White. You know, Charleston White be saying racial shit.
Look, everybody when they want to get down and talk shit about Black Americans, the first person they always seem to bring up is Charleston White. Don't you find that quite ironic? Don't you find that quite ironic that the only ones that they like to talk about when they bringing up derogatory shit about our stock is Charleston White? Everybody know Charleston White is a damn troll. You can't signify him for the average Black American. And so they'll use Charleston White as a scapegoat to why they can say racist shit to us. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you're not understanding. That's what y'all not understanding. These people have a deep-rooted hatred. Really, it's like literally embedded inside of these folks. And sometimes you got to ask yourself, they always want to talk about Black and brown coming together. That's a fake illusion. First of all, the beef between Hispanics and Blacks has been at an all-time high. They align themselves with the beast. And I'm going to prove it to y'all that Hispanics themselves know that it's impossible for a Black and brown coalition, a so-called Black and brown coalition. This is why we don't want nothing with nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we are delineating as a people. Hispanic people align themselves. They're just a spicy white man with a little pico de gallo and cilantro. That's all it is. These damn Hispanics ain't worth a damn, man. You think about it. Let's go back to 2013, 2012. Young brother walking home after getting a Sprite and a pack of Skittles. A nosy, racist Hispanic follows this young brother, harasses him, threatens to put his hands on this child, and ends up getting into a tussle and killing this young man. Y'all probably know him by the name of Trayvon Martin. And his killer was a fat-ass Hispanic, just like this nigga that you see right here on this image. Two peas of the same pod. You feel me? You feel me? Let's continue.
Don't give a fuck.
Them Andrew Tate, like Myron, Fresh and Fit type of guys, so they'll just say shit. You feel me? Like, or like a Charleston White. You know, Charleston White be saying racial shit just to get a rise out of people. So, do I think Lucky is a racist? No. Do I think?
I think Lucky Guzman racist. I think Lucky Guzman racist.
Like, or like a Charleston White. You know, Charleston White be saying racial shit just to get a rise out of people. So, do I think Lucky is a racist? No. Do I think is that something I would say? Nah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, because I still recognize that people may feel some way about that too.
Okay. Okay.
Oh shit.
Okay.
No
what's
shit.
up with that shit, dog? See what
Okay. You feel like Adam is trying to stir like a race war for him?
Nah, he just knows content, bro. You know what I mean? And he's down to sit down and debate. So I see what.
Bro, Adam ain't willing to sit down and do shit. Adam is literally instigating a race war. He's literally instigating a race war right now as we speak. That's what he wants to see. He knows that his people's not going to be involved. He knows it has nothing to do with him. And it's a good way for him to exploit the black community. He's going to have a bunch of blacks come on and respond to the Hispanics. He's going to pander to the Hispanics and eventually have them come on. And he's going to be sitting there rubbing his hands together like Birdman in the spinny chair, knowing that he's going to create a content and eventually, ultimately make money off of these people. This is a known fact. There's no difference, like I said, in a Hispanic and then in a white man. There is no difference.
Are we back?
Okay. You feel like Adam is trying to stir like a race war for him?
Nah, he just knows content, bro. You know what I mean? And he's down to sit down and debate. So I see where he's trying to go with it. But Lucky don't play that shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like what Lucky said, we'll say it in front of a black. Like when I think he posted a clip after joking around with a black saying,
whoever that nigga is that y'all talking about who said that shit, he's not gonna call no nigga no booty scratcher in front of their face. You got to be smoking meth, Hispanic dude. If you think he's going to just openly, blatantly disrespect any Aboriginal with a backbone, any nigga with a backbone will smack the dog shit out of his ass with no hesitation. I know I smacked the fire out of his ass with no hesitation. Wouldn't even think twice. You hear me?
See where he's trying to go with it, but Lucky don't play that shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like what Lucky said, we'll say it in front of a black. Like when I think he posted a clip after joking around with a black saying something about like you guys' utensils a tortilla, and then boom, boom. You know, like he's saying like, do you think Lucky should apologize?
Yeah,
that's how he feels. That's him, right? It's the same, right? That's his platform.
It's okay to call us his platform, and it's all fun and games. Then the Beaners should apologize. Of course,
and everybody gets
all jokes.
Yeah, I would have said that.
Wetback.
I don't know.
The only reason why I say Adam wants to start a race war,
my bad.
Not that he wants to, but he's like baiting other raza. Like, yo,
I was about to say that. Like,
who's gonna stand up against who? Who's gonna say this? And he's
he's debating all the little razas, all the little tough Mexicans
to stop being pussy. I'm like, all right, well now you're way too invested in this.
Okay, what do you mean? Like he said that what?
He said when other Raza podcast is gonna denounce Lucky or go against him or go support him. I'm like, damn, like we don't have to choose a side. We could choose to just give it our opinion and just let him do whatever he gotta do. You know what I mean? We don't gotta be like.
He wants Lucky there.
Maybe.
Yeah, he wants something Lucky there. But Lucky,
maybe since he lost 4 extra, since he's losing all the top dogs, maybe he wants somebody like Lucky to bring some of those Jews over there. Maybe.
I think we were trying to go, but Crybaby.
What happened? So you get a call, right? You get a call. What happened?
No, I didn't get a call. I just told the homie, hey, let's pot. Hey, let's do it. And he goes, hey, let's do Tuesday. All right, cool. Gonna be there. He says, everybody, all right, cool.
The main show.
I told you fools are ready, suited and booted. We're gonna go debate. And then he goes, you know what? Munchie doesn't want to do it. And I was like, what?
After all that crying? Nah,
Munchie. Yeah, fool. I thought you were down, homie. Sock check.
Now, one of his things, he's all like, I'm paraphrasing. He said some shit like, I don't want to have a conversation if you guys are like for censorship, right? I don't know if they seen the last episode, right? But I'm gonna just reiterate what I said. Pretty much, like, I could acknowledge the fact why they would feel some type of way. That's why, you know what I'm saying? We clipped that part out. Like, even though the shit's already out,
Yeah.
in order to like try to at least rectify the situation, you know, we clipped that part out. It's not up there on YouTube.
Hey,
he's clipped,
shout out to
dog.
you, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, man. Like,
growth.
bro, no, hold up. I say that to say he's saying that like we're not reasonable people you could talk to. You feel me? Like, I understood the outrage, right?
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Feel me? I try to put myself in people's shoes. Shit makes sense.
you were bad.
So yeah, bro. You know, hey, it was a slip up. You know, it was a fuck up. We went back to the video. We took it out.
Listen, he said Mayate a couple times, referring to these people. And when you think about a motherfucker like this, right? That's a pale skin, and that's George Floyd, right? What's the difference between a Hispanic and a pale skin? Nothing. There is no difference. Only difference is one can be deported by the leading class that is allowing them to be up under their umbrella, and one is making the decisions for them. That's the only difference. They are under the same umbrella. What's the difference between a Hispanic and a pale skin? That's what I want to know. Huh? What's the difference? There ain't none. Which is why we're delineating, and we're going to continue to go at these beasts. April Dawn, what's the word? Hey, hit my line too. I got to ask you a couple questions and see if you can do me a favor. Shout out to April Dawn. Hit my line. Text my line. I ain't got your number for some reason. Shout out to the sis. There is no difference, family. So when they try to talk this fake black and brown coalition, it needs to be shot down. It's a fake illusion. And the reason I think that the racial tensions has flared back up within the last 5-10 years in the West Coast is because the numbers have changed. The numbers have changed. There's a small number of actual FBA or Aboriginal Indigenous that actually lives in LA County. The Hispanic community outweighs the actual blacks there, and I think they peep. The numbers has changed, and they feeling like, oh, we got the advantage. Let's do what we do. We can do our racial slurs. Now we can do this and do that. Damn, because guess what? You see Hispanics in New York, you see them in Philly, you see them in Texas, you see them in Chicago. They don't act like that. It's because the numbers is different, and it get belt to ass. And then you got to realize not only the numbers are tweaking in difference between the Hispanics and the black, but you got to realize they're running themselves parallel with the so-called leading supremacist class, with the whites. And that's ultimately what we're dealing with. We're dealing with, and guess what? A lot of these Hispanics started feeling real big over the Biden administration when they started allowing some of their comrades in the form of Hondurans, Guatemalans, and Venezuelans. You can see their confidence change. Their attitudes changing. They're being a little more vocal. They're outspoken now on social media. Like I said, there's no difference between a Caucasian and a Mexican. A Mexican is just a spicy white man. Drop a fire emoji if y'all in the building with me. Y'all heard what I said. I said a damn Mexican ain't nothing but a spicy white man. Flat out. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Hey, y'all know this channel not monetized, but we pumping out. We almost got 100 people in here. We almost hit the 30-minute marker. Well, we just hit over the 30-minute marker. Listen, we trying to get 200 people in this live stream before the hour marker. I can't do it. I need everybody to share the live stream, though, real quick. I need everybody to share the live stream. Hashtag Aboriginal Power. Hashtag immigrants. We want this to hit every immigrant platform so they can listen to the message that we got for their weak ass. Share this live stream. We're trying to get 200 people in here. Share this on your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, your Snapchat. You feel me? Your TikTok. Make a post. Share this. Hashtag Aboriginal Power. Hashtag immigrants. You can hashtag tethers too. But let's get right back into some of this heat. If y'all ready to rock the house out, drop a fire emoji. Let me know that y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let's go.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbines just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
So yeah, bro, you know, hey, it was a slip up. You know, it was a fuck up. We went back to the video. We took it out.
And you apologize in front of the live.
Yeah, for sure. You owned up.
They're not gonna see that clip though.
Like, you owned up to it. Hey, he owned up to it. You called us out on it. You called it out. You're like, yo, I feel this way, and I appreciate for you to even have that takeaway because we all have our own fucking, and even Combo Radio, like, yo, I think personally, you said it. You told us. I would have taken it out, and I'm like, oh, I respect that, fool.
Man, and on top of that, his other issue is we had P-Face up there. He feels like we didn't combat him enough. What is there to combat? He already apologized. Like, fuck,
he
you want us to say?
And it was like a good apology. It was not an arrogant apology. It wasn't a dismissive apology. He said that he was wrong. He said that he was still growing, and he understands that that's the wrong thing to say.
And you know, when you look at these people, you know, look how they dress. Look who culture they adapted in. You don't see them dressed up with a damn poncho and a sombrero on, so they ain't that too damn proud of their Hispanic, so-called Hispanic, Cholo, Mexican culture. They was great by the Spaniard, but now gives them all praise. This ain't nothing but an enslaved Asian mixed with a little European that has been now released into the freedom of Mexico and that has made their way to California. This ain't nothing but an enslaved Asian. See, I'm going to teach y'all something today. A Mexican means a mixed motherfucker. You already coming in mixed. See, that's what we got to know. These people don't got the best interest for you. They're actually going against you. There's no immigrant here that is lining themselves with you socially, economically, or politically. They might attach themselves to you for their own personal economic gain, for their own personal benefit, but never for the best interest of our people. That's just the simple fact.
And like, dog, he wants us to beat the homie up. And like, come on, fool. Nah,
they talking about Munchie B getting on the dude, the little Mexican dude, I forget his name. He was using the word NK. You know, NK is it starts with N and it rhymes with Igger. The ends with Igger. You understand what I'm saying, family? And he was saying N-word killer. You see what I'm saying? And he got called out for it.
A good apology. His
name is P-Face. Let me run this back a little bit.
The issue is we had P-Face up there. He feels like we didn't combat him enough. What is there to combat? He already apologized. Like, fuck, you want us to say?
And it was like a good apology. It wasn't an arrogant apology. It wasn't a dismissive apology. He said that he was wrong. He said that he was still growing, and he understands that that's the wrong thing to say. And like, dog, he wants us to beat the homie up. And like, come on, fool. Nah, he gave his take, and I believe him. I believe when P-Face said that, fool. Like, I believe him. So yeah, shout out to him. We're here to build homies, not break them down.
Exactly, dog.
You know what I mean?
We're trying to go over there on some peace shit and walk out like with some unity shit, and we're still unity, but I guess you just
hold
grudges, dog.
Munchie B, he needs to start uniting his community.
Exactly.
He's so
fool.
worried about our community. Like, bro, how about you unite the people around you as well?
You always talking shit about someone.
You're always hating on another person and no jumper, hating on this person, hating on start out with your community as well. Bridge the gap. Show the people like what you're trying to preach at. You're trying to preach unity. Yo, start in your backyard. You know what I mean? Before you try to tell our community how we should be
keep the gangster shit off camera.
And keep the gangster shit in the motherfucking streets, fool.
Busted or what?
You know what I mean? Keep that shit in the streets, fool. Fuck all of that.
Yeah, dog. Like, where's your big homies at? Where you? Like, whoa, dog. What you talking about?
All that shit's weird shit. You know, like don't put us in that fucking street podcast.
You feel like he gotta go that route because he can't actually have an actual conversation with you on some podcast shit?
Yeah, exactly. He
so bro gotta bring them some gang shit.
And then he goes, Raider might as well don't bang, fool. I'm 4 years old. Of course I don't bang, dog. Bang yo. Nah, just kidding. If I make money, we working over here, dog. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man, I got kids, I got businesses, dog. Who the fuck bangs at these times of day?
So look, they trying to go at Munchie B and saying that he's banging. Munchie B done stated several times that he's not banging blood when he's attacking the guy P-Face or when he's going at the guy Lucky for using derogatory racial slurs toward so-called Black Americans. He said it's not about no gang banging shit. It's past that. It's on some race shit. He said that shit is not tolerated in or outside the prison lifestyle. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, no, this is just jokes. They're not making fun of it. And the guy Lucky will say it in front of their face. This guy is not going to say these type of disrespectful, derogatory terms in front of nobody's face. Nobody's. And this is why I be trying to tell y'all, they be trying to put out, oh, why y'all go at the Hispanic? Because there's some people in our Aboriginal community that dick eat Hispanics as well. You feel what I'm saying? Just because they coming in, stealing and talking about some information that you might like privy, they just doing it for a personal gain. It's people like in the Aboriginal community, people like Corey Mayo, who's a Hispanic, who don't even like Black people for real. But it's people in the Aboriginal community that kisses his ass and look up to him as if he's a man. These people are leeches. They're never going to align themselves with you to help benefit you, man. Mexicans are worse. I'm going to say Hispanics are down there just as worse as the tether class that alone. The tether class can able to get into your community, but the Hispanics have able to live side by side, if not in your communities as well. Bringing the same gang-banging, degenerate criminal cultures, bringing drugs, and also dirtying up the community as well. Jay Lattimore, somebody said, how's Chief doing? Chief is doing good. I talked to Chief earlier. Chief was on the panel yesterday. If you was in here, I think Chief was on the panel yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Chief was on the panel yesterday, brother. And so, yeah, man. So Munchie B ended up responding to these, and I might play Munchie B response, but I am going to play a couple other podcasters' response.
Bang yo. Nah, just kidding. If I make money, we working over here, dog. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man, I got kids, I got businesses, dog. Who the fuck bangs at these times of day?
And shout out to you, because even on that live, you show love and you're like, yo, fucking teach you how to make money.
Yeah, I shot him $20 to the team. I'm like, hey, fool, what's up? Because I'm not about all that. What are you trying to act all tough on camera and then someone gets busted?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, fool? And then plus, like, you're already retired. Everybody's retired around here, right? Yeah. No gangbangs. The fuck? You really like 50 years old banging, dog? I'm not old, but I'm seasoned.
But I'm seasoned.
And look, we're on to spread love, no hate, stop the racist shit. Like, this platform is about unity, and we want to elevate our people and everybody that fucks with us. You know what I mean? And we're not trying to do all that dumb shit. And it's okay. We don't have to sit down with you, dog. You know what I mean? We tried. You said no. Now you're down. And it's like, and I see how you want to bring up some gangster shit, all that shit. Like, we don't do that on camera. Like, come on, dog. We grown, dog.
The only weirdos are gonna get up on the camera and talk about street shit.
Yeah, like
come on.
Fuck, that's now I kind of see what.
See, now they're trying to smooth the racist slurs and talk about it as if it's game banging. Now there was a couple other podcasters that actually responded to this, which I want to kind of get into some of their responses. One of in particular is a podcast I listen to called The Viral Way. They from out of Long Beach. You actually seen Bucci Bear over there on their podcast arguing and having conversations. You know, they kind of go back and forth with Bucci Bear. They don't fully agree with him. But they, you know, they were showing them love because I think they both all of them are from Long Beach. But you know, he's also a recurring guest on No Jumper as well, and he has his own sentiments towards the Hispanics that he's also been very vocal about. So let's get into his response about this whole food community allowing Lucky and P-Face to disrespect, aka FBAs. Let's get into it.
Have been going the Nick Fuentes route. They've been using racism against blacks to get views, to get clicks, to go viral. And I, for one, am sick of blacks not saying nothing about it. I'm sick of blacks not doing nothing about it. I'm sick of blacks acting like we got to be one big get-along gang with everybody disrespect for us to thrive and survive, when really we all can get under one black flag and we could thrive on our own. If you look at every culture out here, they need us to thrive. They need us to survive. They use our culture to sell clothes. They use our clothes to sell cars. They use our clothes to sell, they use our culture to sell any business, you name it, they use black culture, right? Everybody is a culture vulture to our culture. We the only dumbasses sitting back, not eating off our own culture, or we getting spoon-fed by
they pocket watch another brother in our culture and pocket watch them and hate on them. We off code, but guess what? Now that delineation has been at the forefront of the movement and it's forcing a lot of brothers and sisters to get on code, I believe that now's the best time to do what we need to do. And once you on code and once you delineate, that means you're separating and you on point with your brothers and sisters no matter what. That's going to lead into other positive effects that deals with our people. That means if you're delineating and you on code, you're going to shop with your people. You're going to protect your people. You're going to look out for your people. You know what I'm saying? It's going to become a better interest. Hopefully that money starts circulating within our own communities and compounds a little more than 1 or 2 times like it is now. The money don't even circulate for real because there's no establishments. There's no real camaraderie. But with delineation at the forefront, okay, with us being on code, with us really standing out against these people who we now are realizing, overstanding that they're totally against us, all the immigrant class of people, whether legal or illegal immigrants. You feel what I'm saying? So let's let my boy Viral Way keep going.
Cultures who infiltrated our culture. And I just don't know what's clicking in niggas' brains in 2025 going into 2026. But my brain, I'm tired of that. I'm ready to shut everybody out, cut everybody water off, get together collectively under one black flag and make them play ball with us the way we want to, where we could set the rules. There's no way.
We already on it, big bro. I don't know if you ain't caught the memo, but we already on it. We getting on code. We delineating. We ain't rocking with nobody that ain't from our stock. Straight up. So that's the movement right now. The movement right now is delineation. The plan is to get on code. It's very simple. It's not even hard. It can be even expressed openly and it can't be co-opted. You see what I'm saying? Because we're preventing them creating a protection boundary from outsiders from getting in. That stops from the co-opting. You see what I'm saying?
Shut everybody out, cut everybody water off, get together collectively under one black flag and make them play ball with us the way we want to, where we could set the rules. There's no way we could have, or we should have, anybody indulging in hip hop and then them being able to get on their podcast, make any type of racist rhetoric towards us and still be able to indulge in the culture. Like that should be an automatic no-no. They should automatically be cut off. Their water should be cut instantly. You cannot say anything anti-Semitic on these Jewish-ran social media sites and still have a platform. You can't say anything anti-Semitic on these Jewish-run TV station, these airwaves, these radio waves, and think you still finna have a voice on this radio or the TV or the internet or anywhere. They don't care if it's a joke. You're not about to say, oh man, we was just playing. That was a quote from a movie. They're not tolerating nothing. Zero. The second you cross the line, your water is cut off. Your show is cut off. Your voice is cut off.
Right, because we're the energy behind this shit. If we don't get the validation, if we don't give it the attention, if we don't put our energy in it, it flops. It fails tremendously. You see what I'm saying? So that lets us know we hold the value to whatever's happening around her, whether it's social media, entertainment, whatever it may be. We hold the energy to it. We got to learn how to start applying that and using the energy that we got for the leverage that we need. We already ain't in a position of leading and in the highest spectator positions in political. We already ain't got the best economic footing, even though we gross over $2 trillion annually as so-called FBA or Aboriginal Indigenous people. We make over $2 trillion a year, but we spending about 1.5 with outside people. So that 1.5 could be easily redirected into our communities. It's just that simple. This is what delineation gives birth to. Shout out to all my FBA and my Aboriginal brothers that's in the building. Y'all drop a fire emoji if y'all in here rocking out. You understand me? Y'all get in here and drop a fire emoji if y'all in here rocking out. We do appreciate y'all for coming through. But just delineating alone, it equals a lot of economic income. It opens a lot of opportunity, a lot of forward progression in our own confounds. And it'll happen like a chain reaction throughout America once everybody is getting on code. You feel what I'm saying? And I am going to drop the link here in a second for those that do want the link. I will probably drop the link. But if you don't want to wait for the link to be dropped, the call-in number is available on the screen. For those that want to call in, ask the question. The call-in number is 901-666-9568. That is 901-666-9568. You can call the BAP hotline. The phone lines is actually open and available. Don't hesitate to call in. All right. But I will be dropping the StreamYard link for those that want to come on the panel after we get through some of these clips and breakdowns of this conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody in the building. If you can hear me loud and clear, make sure y'all drop the fire emojis. I've been telling y'all for years, there ain't no difference between a Hispanic and a damn pale skin. When you look at the actions, when you look at their base alignment, actions speak louder than words. They can talk this black and brown coalition shit, but the actions don't show that. The whispers and the conversations they having about your people and the agendas they have to take over what your people already is controlling is happening every day, every second amongst these immigrants, especially the Tethers and the Hispanics. So we're going to continue to keep cooking. I do want everybody to hit that like button, though. I do want everybody to hit that like button, family. Shout out to everybody that is in the building. I do appreciate everybody for rocking out. It is your brother Aboriginal Power. Y'all drop a fire emoji if y'all in the building. I need to know if you FBA or Aboriginal in the building. Let me know what y'all with. Where y'all at? Who we got in the building? Make sure y'all go shop with BAPclothing.store if y'all want to shop Aboriginal. Y'all want to shop with your peoples. You done wearing other people's brands. You want to wear some high quality clothing, handcrafted, hand designed by Aboriginals of the movement that's on code and delineating, then go ahead and hit that link. That's BAPclothing.store, family. That is BAPclothing.store. Make sure y'all go check that out. All right, let's get back to my boy Robert Way and let him finish cooking, though. Let's let him keep cooking.
And if you go far enough, your life might be cut off. Ask Charlie Kirk. He's no longer here and can't say nothing because he went too far. So I'm just looking at the blacks like, do y'all want to laugh and stock of the world forever? Or do y'all want to stand for something? Because for too long, niggas been falling for anything. I don't give a fuck if it was a joke or none of that, bro. I'm not, no, you're not finna joke with.
That's how they do. They either do passive aggressive shit, then they can try to say, oh man, you're acting out of acting weird. I didn't mean nothing by it. You're just being sensitive. That's passive aggressive ass shit. They do that a lot. And when they not doing the passive aggressive ass tactic, they're gonna do the I'm just joking. It's just a joke tactic. You can't take a joke. You black guys and so sensitive. The angry black woman. You know how they try to do these little spin the narrative type moves. This shit be all based off of facts and deep-rooted hate.
He's no longer here and can't say nothing because he went too far. So I'm just looking at the blacks like, do y'all want to be the laughing stock of the world forever? Or do y'all want to stand for something? Because for too long, niggas been falling for anything. I don't give a fuck if it was a joke or none of that, bro. I'm not, no, you're not finna joke with the culture and eat off the culture, straight up. That's just what's going on. And everybody is like, oh, it ain't that serious. It's just words. No, nigga, words have meaning. Words is what control reality. It starts as a thought, it turns into words, and words turns into actions. So if you don't nip it in the bud from the jump, those words.
I gotta say, I agree with bro right there because I've been saying that for years. A lot of people tell us, "Oh, you're not doing nothing by getting online and talking. You're just talking." First of all, the words is part of the early steps of the movement. Awareness, bringing attention, organizing. You're going to have to do this vocally. This got to be spoken. And obviously, we see that the speaking about delineation, speaking about how these people act towards us, speaking about getting on code, led to the actions of us getting on code. It's leading to the actions of us actually delineating in 2025, going into the year 2026. You see what I'm saying? So the words have power. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call substance. See, a lot of people speak a lot of words, it just don't have no substance behind it. It ain't got no value. It ain't gonna move nothing. You see what I'm saying? Our shit just happen to move stuff. You feel me? Flat out.
It's just words. No, nigga, words have meaning. Words is what control reality. It starts as a thought, it turns into words, and words turns into actions. So if you don't nip it in the bud from the jump, those words start to turn into actions because now they get more and more comfortable and they get more and more bold and more brash with their words, right? First it start with 1, then we see 2, then we see 3. Every time we log online now, it's another one popping up saying some crazy shit about niggas and talking about, oh, do something. Man, I'm getting tired of that do something talk. Let's be real, bro. Outside of California, they're not pushing no lines like that.
I just said that. And like I said, I haven't watched this Brother Viral Way live stream. We're all watching for the first time right now together. And like I just said that, family, outside of Cali, outside of pretty much LA, Hispanics is not pushing that line like that. They're in a lot of different states in large numbers. They not on that type of timing. And it's because the numbers is different. Our numbers is a little more stronger in most of these places. Texas, Chicago, even New York. You know, it's a lot of immigrants up there. We still got decent numbers. In LA County, there is hardly any blacks or Aborigines. They all done went back home to Mississippi, back down south somewhere. This is just the facts.
And talking about, oh, do something. Man, I'm getting tired of that do something talk. Let's be real, bro. Outside of California, they're not pushing no lines like that at all. At all. And I'm talking about the racist Hispanics. They might be racist in other places, but they're not pushing no line the way they do out here. Not nowhere that's majority black. They're not pushing no line like that in Philly. They're not pushing no line like that in Baltimore. They're not pushing no line like that.
They definitely not pushing them lines like that up there. And guess what? There's a decent population of Hispanics in the Philadelphia area. But the blacks are the majority. I don't even think I ever heard of a Hispanic and nigga beefing war in Philly. It be belt to ass. They only do that when they feel like they got a one up on you or the numbers over you. They always been like that. They do the same tactics that the pale skin do. Catch somebody that's mentally slow, that they got a disadvantage with, or when they catch them alone and they got more numbers over them. This is a common tactic amongst these people. And like the brother said, he's absolutely right. In Philly, DC, and all these places, man, you don't see these people pressing the line like that. Yeah, okay, granted, it is a few Latin kings or whatever, but like I said, the numbers.
Out here, not nowhere that's majority black. They're not pushing no line like that in Philly. They're not pushing no line like that in Baltimore. They're not pushing no line like that in DC. They're not pushing no line like that in Louisiana, in Atlanta. Nowhere where it's majority black, where we got the numbers, are they pushing that type of line. All of a sudden, everybody know how to be respectful and get along. But the second that we only 7% of the population and they 40 to 60% of the population like it is out here in LA, well, now we got all these problems. Now everybody want to be motherfucking KKK all of a sudden out in the open because they know we hella outnumbered. That's why when people from other states be asking, man, how the blacks be going for that? Bro, we not going for that. We don't. Ask about Long Beach, bro. I came up having race riots, bro. With that, like that's just was a part of the culture in Long Beach. That's why when you hear these creators talk, they say, yeah, Viral Way be tripping because they from Long Beach. Long Beach is different, yes, because Long Beach, outside of the gangbang stuff, outside of the cripping stuff, Long Beach always stood on blackness. We always stood on blackness, bro, because we always had to deal with anti-blackness face first. Whether you was gangbanging or not, you still had to deal with it anyways. So Long Beach move a little different. Long Beach don't tolerate that shit the way other cities do. That's why I push so hard of staying on code. If everybody stays on code, this shit will come to a halt, a cease. I promise you, 7% or not. Ja, good looking for the donation. You said Viral Way, Sin started up, Viral Way movement, dealers from Vegas. That's all I'm saying, bro. I know we only 7% out here, but my nigga, it's a quick drive from a lot of these places where it's majority black, bro. We can get a lot of numbers out here real fast. If they could put together a 1 million man march with no modern technology, just word of mouth, you think we can't have a 1 million man march out here for some black shit? But niggas got to get their brain and their mind out the spin cycle of the matrix first. Like niggas got to wake up to all the divide and conquer that's going on. Niggas got to stop being so quick to jump down another nigga throat whenever it's a disagreement.
Right. And he's right about that. But let me say this, though, because I want to respond to that. Like the Cali Hispanics is different than, let's just say, the Northeast tri-state Hispanics. But you got to realize there's a difference between Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, and a Mexican. You don't really see Mexicans like that in Jersey, New York, Philly, Baltimore, Virginia, DC. You don't really see Mexicans. You might see a Puerto Rican, a damn Dominican. You feel me? It's these damn Mexicans that come with this, I want to be white. They want to be more white than any other Puerto Rican. They want to be more white than Puerto Ricans, than the Dominicans, than the rest of them. And that's why you really see a difference in the racial tension and them overbucking the system. That's what I call it when these Hispanics get online and start using these racial slurs like do something about it, shit like that. Us as FBA/Aboriginal indigenous peoples, we Bigfoot stepping on all immigrants. We not tolerating no disrespect. Period, point blank. I'm on code with my brothers and sisters, no matter what you identify as. Just know the code. As long as you on code, we good. Long as you pushing the movement, delineating, we good. Anything off of that, your ass is up. You probably working with them to go to stop what we got going on. We can't allow that, family. We can't allow that. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. This your brother Aboriginal Power. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, thumb up the video. I expected to have 200 people in the live before we hit the hour marker. We just hit an hour and 5 minutes. Share the live stream, family. Let's see if we can get 200 in here before the hour and a half marker. You know what I'm saying? We can get 200 in here, but I'm going to need each and every one of the family, FBA Aborigine, to stop what they doing. Copy, go down to the share button, copy the screen, and make a quick post on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat, or TikTok. Let's get 200 in here. Shout out to the family that's in the building, man. I want to say shout out to everybody that's in here rocking out. We do appreciate y'all. Y'all already know the vibe. Shout out to the real. Let's get back into some people.
Like, niggas got to wake up to all the divide and conquer that's going on. Niggas got to stop being so quick to jump down another nigga throat whenever it's a disagreement. But then when these other races is disrespecting you, everybody quiet all of a sudden. Don't nobody got nothing to say. Oh, that's them niggas' problems. Oh, man, they ain't got nothing to do with us. Everybody turning into cowards all of a sudden. I'm, for one, am sick of that shit. Now, I'm not saying it got to go to no violence or no shit like that. What I am saying is it need to be a line drawn.
Right. We not tolerating no disrespect, bro. Shout out to the Viral Way, man. I might actually reach out to the Viral Way to have some of my people reach out, because I think this is going to be cold. I think this is going to be cold.
And the line drawn also needs to include the ones from our culture who have the power to speak up, who have the influence to speak up. If they not using their voice and their power for the betterment of the people, them niggas is enemies too. From the top to the bottom, straight up. Y'all niggas, and it's not about a march, my nigga. What I'm saying is solidarity. See, it's already going over your head. I'm not saying come out here and march. What I'm saying is,
yeah, nobody talking about march. We talking about being on code, solidarity, camaraderie, harmony amongst each other. Excuse me. Yo, we talking about solidarity. We on social media going at these people. That's why we formulated the online Tether Task Force. Shout out to the Tether Task Force in the building. But we not playing no games about our lineage. This our shit. Y'all fled from y'all. We not allowed. We're not going to tolerate disrespect in our house. We can't. We can't.
Too. From the top to the bottom, straight up. Y'all niggas, and it's not about a march, my nigga. What I'm saying is solidarity. See, it's already going over your head. I'm not saying come out here and march. What I'm saying is a lot of this fake bully shit go on because they know we are only 7%. Majority of blacks left LA. They got on. They went back down south. They went up to the valley. There's not a lot of blacks in LA County no more. We are the minority. But I promise you, if them numbers was to switch and it was 40% black and 7% the other way, we wouldn't be getting hit with all this racist shit all the time. So to me, that's cowardice in itself. It's like, oh, we got the numbers, so we're going to try to push up on these niggas. But if you look anywhere else, they're not doing that. It's hella his.
He literally saying the same shit I'm saying. But if you look at it, that's literally what's going on, though. It's only right there. Well, maybe in Texas, inside of the prison systems, there is NK gangs like Tango Blast and MS-13.
Hispanics in New York, they're not even doing that out there. Yeah, they got their problems with the Latin Kings and all that shit. Yeah, Chicago got the Latin gangs, but you don't hear the shit that go on out here going on out there, bro, because the numbers is a little different. That's all I'm saying.
You don't really see that shit, man. You don't. You don't. You really, really, really don't.
So if niggas ain't ready to come together on some black shit, I don't want to hear nothing about no racism. On the set,
right. I agree with you.
All I'm saying. So if niggas ain't ready to,
if you ain't ready to come together, which is getting on code, that's what we call getting on code, and come together and active with the plan, which is delineating, just separating from everything that ain't from us. That's literally the only way we're gonna win this shit, because we done had these other people come in. We done allowed these people to eat off our plates, sit on our couch, dump their trash in our yard, and we've been left to clean up the mess and to get the short end of the stick. And also, when we ask them for something, they give us their ass to kiss and tell us that we lazy. No more money for you. You remember that when the Hispanic said that in Chicago? No more money for you, my friend. You lazy. Man, shout out to the viral way, man. This brother on point right now.
Yeah, Chicago got the Latin gangs, but you don't hear the shit that going out here going on out there, bro, because the numbers is a little different. That's all I'm saying. So if niggas ain't ready to come together on some black shit, I don't want to hear nothing about no racism. On the set, I don't want to hear no talking about no racism. I don't want to hear no crying about no racism. I don't want to hear no nothing. And
yeah, you can't really cry about racism if you're not willing to stand up and come with your people as one solid group. As one solid group, family. Only the real one's gonna understand what I'm saying and what the brother viral way is saying as well. If you understand what I'm saying, you got to drop a fire emoji in the chat. You got to drop a fire emoji in the chat. You got to let us know you feeling what we're talking about right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, though. Man, make sure y'all support the channel too, man. Make sure y'all support the channel too, by the way. Share this live stream. Hit that like button. Let's put us in the algorithm. We got to get these likes up too. We got to have the like. We got to have the likes matching the views. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. I do appreciate y'all.
Even with the 7%, we are still a force to be reckoned with. We still a force even with the 7%.
I don't go with they percentage shit, man, because they percentages be faulty. They be having fake percentages and shit. They, you know what I mean? When you look up the statistical records, their statistical records be bogus. It's like fake news. It's propaganda. There's a lot of working components within those statistics that's not elaborated on, right? Like, for instance, mixed people. Some mixed people identify as white, even though they may be half black. How does that work? You see what I'm saying? They don't label them people as others. See, we got to understand statistically be faulty. We got to delineate and get on code. This is for protection of the youth, of the next generation, for our babies. Y'all got to realize that. We had to go through a lot of shit to realize that, listen, we've been getting attacked by all these people. We've been getting gamed. So in order to prevent that, delineation and getting on code, it's for the protection of our lineage and the future lineage, the generations of your lineage to come. You don't want them to have a bunch of leeches that feel entitled to be able to eat off of their plate with no regard and nothing to bring to the table. Same thing we done endured. So delineating is a big historical move. It's damn near like a revolution in a way. You can compare it to the damn Selma's bus boycott mixed with a little bit of Harlem Renaissance. The thing is, it's some that's never been done before in history amongst niggas, Aboriginal, FBA people in America. We have never cut ties with all these people and just strictly deal with us. We didn't allow these people to eat off of us since the beginning. We changing things now. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to change how you live to change how you live. Cut these people off. They have been nothing but baggage. You can't name one thing that an immigrant that has done ate off of your plate has brought to you that you benefited off of as a people. Not nothing socially, not nothing economically, not nothing politically. They just a waste of air and space and an opportunity that should be given to our people. They're taking the opportunities that supposed to be for Americans. How the hell is this country prioritizing immigrants over Americans? That's why people don't get what Trump is doing. Trump understands the prioritizing of Americans first. And a lot of people, oh, he's racist. He's racist. He called black people this. He said Africa is a shithole. It is. And they ain't our people anyways. They coming over here sitting on the European lap. They up under the umbrella of white supremacists. A lot of them actually come over here as Caucasian on their records, on their documents.
7%. The problem is the 7% is split 77 different ways. 77 different gangs, 77 different hoods, 77 different blocks. And then all those blocks is going against each other like dumbasses. Meanwhile, we ain't got no political power. We ain't got no real infrastructure. We ain't got no real ownership. We coming in last place in every fucking thing except entertainment. And even entertainment, we don't even control that.
Well, I got to say, we ain't coming in last place when it comes to money being made. We make more money than we're top 3 money makers of the people, all ethnic groups in America. We're top 3. As a matter of fact, we're top 100 in all down there, all countries in Africa. We make more money than European nations, whole countries. Just alone, just us as Aboriginal, FBA brothers and sisters, we make more money than most countries. We got spending power, which is some of the most biggest leverage of power that you can have in a capitalistic, consumer-based country, nation. Let's keep it real. We got to learn how to use what we got to our advantage. You think the American government wouldn't stop what they doing after a year of not having that $1.5 trillion that they have been banking on for the last 20 years? Because that's how much you make. You make $2 trillion a year annually. All together, us, is 40 million of us. We make $2 trillion, maybe a little more than that, roughly, a year. We're spending 1.5. They're counting on that 1.5 to be spent every year. What if it just stopped? Now they all ears. Now they listening. What the niggers say they wanted again? You understand what I'm saying? You got spending power, family.
Niggas want to act tough with another nigga fast, quick. Got all these fade stories, all this other shit. But when it's time to get on some black shit, niggas is quiet. Good looking for the donation. INF. You said freedom for sure. That's all I'm saying. And I don't want to hear about no gang beef and all that. Whatever happened in the past, that's what happened. That shit was going on before I got here on the set. All I can speak for is me and my actions and the way I move around the world.
So we know it ain't no black and brown coalition. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of these Hispanics are still go around talking about, yeah, there's a black and brown coalition. We're still trying to make unity with the blacks. No, you're not trying to make unity. And all the real Hispanics that's going to be real, you see what I'm saying, that's going to be real with themselves is going to tell you that. You see what I'm saying? They're going to straight up tell you that. They're not going to pussyfoot around it. As a matter of fact, let's get into this clip where this Hispanic goes into this whole black and brown unity. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track.
For the stats, I be beating the odds. Then the blood in me making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow it just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave it.
So look, let's listen to what this guy has to say. Listen to this.
Brown and black people coming together is impossible. It is
out the gate. Black and brown people coming together is impossible. Now I'm gonna let this go on for a couple minutes, also giving my interjections and comments of conservative comments, might I add, about this guy's sentiments on black and brown unity. He obviously know it ain't none. It's impossible. So all the Hispanics that's pushing the fake black and brown unity, it's only because they still see some economic shit that they trying to pull from you. It's still some type of beneficiary gain for them to be in proximity to you. So let's listen to him again. Let's go.
Brown and black people coming together is impossible. It is impossible unless brown people, Mexican people collectively come together and confront the anti-blackness that is inherently part of our post-colonial culture. It's what I...
You hear that? He even said, ain't no such thing as Hispanics and blacks coming together unless they deal with it. Their deep-rooted hatred towards FBA and Aboriginal indigenous peoples. You heard it right out of a damn Hispanic's mouth right now. They're impossible until they deal with the deep-rooted hatred that they have towards us. Listen to them.
Impossible. It is impossible unless brown people, Mexican people collectively come together and confront the anti-blackness that is inherently part of our post-colonial culture. It's what I said in one of my previous videos. And the comment section is flooded with Mexicans, with Latinos talking about, oh, it's not impossible, Ricardo, you're just being negative. So I'm going to repeat it again, nice and slow, like a lowrider. Brown and black people coming together is impossible unless brown people collectively confront the anti-blackness that is part of our post-colonial culture. Do you know what that means? It means that how can a people that have anti-blackness in their culture
have anti-FBA, anti-Aboriginal parts, anti-Aboriginal sentiments a part of their culture? It's literally embedded in their culture. From the time that they're born, their culture, they're practicing actively in their culture, and part of that culture is being anti-nigga, anti-Aboriginal, anti-FBA. There's no such thing as a black and brown coalition, family. There's no difference between the Hispanic and the damn pale skin. I mean, there's absolutely no difference whatsoever. Don't be confused by the mirage, family. We're here to give you the free game. Big Aboriginal Power right here is here to give you free game, family. Now listen to this Hispanic.
Of our post-colonial culture. Do you know what that means? It means that how can a people that have anti-blackness in their culture come together with a people that are black? It is impossible for a collective of people to come together with another people, more so when these people, meaning us, have anti-blackness in our post-colonial culture. An example, when I was younger, about a decade ago or so, I used to protest with brown, Mexican, Chicano activists that a lot of times got together to chant brown and black unity. We got together with black people, marched in the street together, everything. It looked like brown and black people got along just well.
Listen to him. Now listen, I want y'all to listen to this, because this is what I'll be trying to tell y'all. If they're doing it, they're doing it for some type of fake publicity stunt, a beneficiary, some type of gain. But deep rooted behind the scenes, the whispers, the closed doors conversations is always rooted and founded with Aboriginal and FBA hate.
Have anti-blackness in our post-colonial culture. An example, When I was younger, about a decade ago or so, I used to protest with brown, Mexican, Chicano activists that a lot of times got together to chant brown and black unity. We got together with black people, marched in the street together, everything. It looked like brown and black people got along just well. In our history here in America, we actually have a history where brown and black people, Chicano organizations came together with the Black Panthers, etc. But if you study this history, no matter how much we brown and black people try to get together, somehow, some way, for whatever reason, it always falls apart. Decade after decade after decade, we're chanting the same thing. We brown and black people need to come together. I thought we already came together decades ago with Malcolm X, with the Black Panthers. So why do we have to chant brown and black unity? Why do we have to convince ourselves to get together if we already supposedly did decades ago? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because we collectively as Mexicans, Chicanos, are a people that have anti-blackness in our post-colonial culture. And if
you hear that? That means in our immediate modern culture, in other words. See, that, and see, it's even more rooted in the embarrassment and the toil and the trauma that they endured as Asian slaves. When you look at him, he looks no different than a Cambodian mixed with a little European. Mexicans just mean mix. And these people have had the Spaniard blood, and they took obviously a president after the Spaniard who had a lot of deep-rooted hate against us. It's in their culture. Like you said, it's in their post-colonial culture, in their immediate culture, in their essay, in their Chicano, and their Mexican culture, and their mestizo culture is deep-rooted Aboriginal and FBA hatred.
If you're going to say, what does that even mean? Good. I'm glad you're finally asking questions instead of not understanding what that means, but still giving an input in the comment section. What it means is that we, as a collective of brown people, Mexicans, Chicanos, indigenous people of Mexico, we are a people that were colonized by Spaniards.
Well, let me be clear to you. You're not an indigenous from Mexico. You're not an indigenous guy from Mexico. An indigenous guy from Mexico looks like this. Not like you. This is an image from the Boma Park murals, which is one of the oldest standing, lasting murals, documented primary research in Mexico of an indigenous Mexican holding up an invading Mexican. Meaning somebody who invaded the land that we call Mexico. You understand that? The guy that is being held up by his hair is who he's trying to claim is indigenous. No. The so-called blacks, the ones that you have this anti-black culture, is the ones who are indigenous to Mexico. I'm sorry to spar you. You're not from there. Your people is not from there. Your people are enslaved Asians who was brought to colonial Mexico. So you got to understand the enslavement of Asians through the Pacific slave trade. And so there's a whole history of Asian enslavement in colonial Mexico, from Chinos to Indians. See, this is why you think that you're indigenous. Because after your slavery in colonial Mexico, under the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, they adopted and gave you the name Indian, given the fake illusion that you guys were indigenous.
We, as a collective of brown people, Mexicans, Chicanos, indigenous people of Mexico, we are a people that were colonized by Spaniards. And the Spaniards implemented the caste system. They implemented anti-blackness in our culture. That's why it's important to call it our post-colonial culture, because it has been our culture ever since colonized by Spaniards. Some of us, as individuals, whether we are aware of it or not, there is anti-blackness in our collective views. And I'll give you an example. Since I used to go protest with brown people, with Chicanos, with Mexicans, and we got together with black people in the streets talking about brown and black unity. But then when the marching was over, when black...
First of all, if you want to be technical, you're really not brown. You just white with a little paprika in it. You just white with a little salsa. That's it. You're not brown, man. You're khaki. You're beige. You're tan.
Black people went that way and we went this way, we would get together, just us brown people, just us Mexicans, Chicanos. And now that black people are not around, we're now speaking about our frustrations, our personal frustrations, such as, man, my daughter tried to bring a boyfriend the other day and he was a black guy. Man, you ain't gonna bring no black guy in the house. So how?
You hear that? That's part of their culture. They denying blackness at the door. You hear that? They deny blackness at the door.
Just us brown people, just us Mexicans, Chicanos. And now that black people are not around, we're now speaking about our frustrations, our personal frustrations, such as, man, my daughter tried to bring a boyfriend the other day and he was a black guy. You gonna bring no black guy in the house? So how can someone like this be out there protesting with black people, talking about brown and black unity, but then go home to the wife, to the family? You have no problem with your daughter dating a white guy or any other guy of any other race. But if it's a black guy, now it's a problem. And that's just one example. There's many examples of anti-blackness in our post-colonial culture. And these are the things that we need to confront. We need to address. And more importantly, we need to erase them. But how can we begin to erase? How can we begin to confront? How can we begin to address a problem if we claim and or pretend that it doesn't exist? Oh, well, what are you talking about, bro? We cool. I got black friends. My homies are black. But your daughter can't date a black guy because we're supposed to mejorar la raza. Remember? What we brown and black people have had is not brown and black unity. It's not brown and black coalition. What we've had has been us as a brown collective of people, Mexicans, Chicanos, whatever, is every time that we need help because we may be facing a systemic problem, we reach out to black people to see if they want to help. That's all we've ever had. There has never been brown and black unity, brown and black coalition. There's only been...
He's saying the same shit I'm saying. I mean, damn. I mean, give the brother a round of applause. He keeping it a stack about his culture. Same thing we're realizing. You only reach out when it's a benefit for you. Now those bridges have been burnt. Those outlets are no longer accessible. Delineation is in progress. Shout out to all my Aboriginals and all my FBAs that's in the building. Drop a fire emoji for those that's in the building. We appreciate y'all. If you're new to Aboriginal Power channel, man, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Y'all want to hit that notification bells to be alerted to all the post notifications, live streams, uploads, you know, everything. Y'all want to be in tune. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Drop a fire emoji if you can hear me and the audio loud and clear. Let's get back into some of this heat. All right, let's go.
Hey, can y'all come over here with us? We need your help. An example, in 2024, when Donald Trump won and became president again, the stats show that the Latino vote was really high. And the reaction of black people collectively was, wait a minute, I thought y'all were with us. And so, not too many months later, all of a sudden, we have a bunch of ICE raids. And all these Mexican people, these Chicanos, are being hit up by ICE, dragged out of their workplace, out of their houses, shoved into trucks, and being shipped and deported out of here. And many times they're not even undocumented. They just look illegal. But that's a conversation for another day. Let me stick to the script. When we as a collective started protesting against ICE raids, what did Black people say? We're going to sit this one out. And what did we collectively say as a response to Black people sitting this out? We said, oh, that's messed up. We supported you with Black Lives Matter. You see, what we are doing is telling Black people, hey, we helped you guys out when you were facing something. Don't you think you guys need to help us out too? Now that we need you?
You guys ain't helped us when we face shit. You didn't help us with a damn thing. See, that's another one of those fake illusions. Ain't helped us with a damn thing, family.
And of course, Black people collectively responded, we were there when it was time to vote. You were not even there for yourselves. But that's not even the argument. My argument is the collective reaction of my people. Y'all Black people are supposed to help us. We were there for you and such and this and that. You see, we never had brown and black coalition. All we've ever had is whenever we need help, we'll hit you guys up. That's all we ever had. And the reason why...
He's telling the truth right now, family. I mean, I can't even deny the fact that he's telling the truth. He's letting the cat out the bag. He's letting the cat out the bag on these Hispanics. The only thing he's wrong on is this black and brown. He's not brown. We brown. We copper color. We quote unquote so-called blackness. We engulf the blackness and the brownness. But I understand what he's talking about. I don't want to go too deep and confuse the people. But if you know, you know. They're not brown. That's all I'm saying. They khaki. You're pretty much a white man. An Asian. A spicy Asian. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But he's dropping some heat about how he feels and how his people put this illusion out about this fake black and brown coalition.
You see, we never had brown and black coalition. All we've ever had is whenever we need help, we'll hit you guys up. That's all we ever had. And the reason why is because how can this collective of people ever come with that collective of people when this collective of people have anti-blackness in their post-colonial culture? So I'm going to say what I said on that last video again. It is impossible for brown and black people to come together until, let's highlight the word until this collective of people confront the anti-blackness in their collective post-colonial culture. The amount of anti-blackness in our post-colonial culture is madness. And the reason why a lot of us either are in denial about it or claim it doesn't exist is because anti-blackness is so normalized that a lot of times we don't even know that we're being anti-black. For example, I was hanging out with a group of Chicanos as we were protesting, ironically, with black people chanting brown and black unity. And when the protesting was over, we went to one of our Chicanas friends' house because her mom was going to serve us some food after we had just spent a couple of hours out there in the streets running around. So when we got there, we're all hanging out, everything. How was the protesting, guys? Blah, 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 blah. We were there eating. All of a sudden,
they can't claim an indigenous side because they don't even have no indigenous side, big brother. You feel what I'm saying? They're nothing no more than a damn Asian mixed with the Spaniard. I don't know if y'all know this, but East Indians, all East Indian nations are recorded as Caucasian. Do y'all know that? They're some of the darkest people on the planet. They're not of our stock, though. They're not us. You see what I'm saying? These people are Asian mixed Spaniards.
Our friend was having a conversation with her mom. And in this conversation, one of the aunties was also there. And they were gossiping about how somebody in this family...
I hate that they keep trying to claim on to their indigenous shit and this brown shit. Bro, you're not that.
His niece was married to a black dude. And in Spanish, the auntie said, ay, mija, esa pobre muchacha se casó con un pinche negro tan prieto, bien prieto. And I literally looked around to see if anybody would react. Nobody. Why? Because it's normalized. It's very normal to express ourselves this way and to feel about black people this way. We don't even think it's anti-black because it's so normal to be this way. Oh, Ricardo, but I don't think this way. I married a black woman. I married a black man. Good for you. But what does that have to do with us as a collective of people that claim we want to come together with black people, but yet collectively, never mind you, collectively, we have anti-blackness.
Right. So he's saying it's impossible because y'all ain't dealt with the deep-rooted hatred that's embedded within the Mexican Chicana culture. It's impossible. So in other words, he's telling us as Aboriginal FBA, stop dealing with these Hispanics. He said it in so many words. We're not good for y'all. We only leech for y'all. We only use y'all when we need y'all. We don't even like y'all. We actually got a hatred as part of our culture that we obviously do a good job of hiding it. Our cultures could never come together. Our cultures could never come together with these people.
In our post-colonial culture. And when one of us brings it up, we either deny that it exists or we don't see a problem with it. It's normalized, meaning that it's okay for us as a collective of people that if our daughters marry a white guy, that's perfectly fine. In fact, we encourage it because we want you to have a better life.
They look at whiteness as better. They look at whiteness as success. So in order for them to succeed or to be in high percentages to succeed successfully, they got to align themselves with whiteness. This is what we've been telling you the whole time, family. He's saying it out of his own mouth. This is a Hispanic himself telling you. They encourage their lineage, their generation, their people, their family to align themselves with whiteness because it equals success. This is why they have a deep-rooted anti-Aboriginal, quote-unquote, anti-FBA hatred. We got to realize that, family.
Collective of people that if our daughters marry a white guy, that's perfectly fine. In fact, we encourage it because we want you to have a better life. And what way better than to get with a white person? Duh. I'm not racist, but you better not bring home a black guy, though. I have nothing against those people, but I mean, I don't want no little black kids running around here with their little pelo malo.
Now he's paraphrasing how Latino and Hispanic parents act in these conversations in these closed doors. They don't want no little niggers running around. Oh, hell no. We ain't got no problem with them niggas. But we don't want they little black asses running around in this house eating up all the tortillas. Oh, no. They ain't about to put them little nigger hands in the pico de gallo. What we going to put in there? Grape Kool-Aid and fried chicken in the pinata? They got nothing but deep-rooted hatred sentiments for us, family.
That it's okay for us as a collective of people that if our daughters marry a white guy, that's perfectly fine. In fact, we encourage it because we want you to have a better life. And what way better than to get with a white person? Duh. I'm not racist, but you better not bring home a black guy, though. I have nothing against those people, but I mean, I don't want no little black kids running around here with their little pelo malo. Anyway, I'll be back, y'all. I'm going to go protest with my black brothers and sisters because we need to bring us together. We can't come together, and we cannot call it brown and black coalition if we only reach out to black people when we need to use them to vote in our favor so they could come protest with us because this.
Well, I mean, you can cancel Christmas and say goodbye because as us now being recognized that we're delineating. We're delineating. So you ain't got to worry about us helping you. We're not going to speak out on get eyes. You understand me? We're just gonna sit and watch. We don't care. Fix your own problems. Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. You remember what one of your Hispanics brothers said in Chicago? You slavery. No more money for you. We're repeating that back to him. We're not going to get deported. This is our country. You can't claim to be indigenous and really from here, and you're running around skipping and running, and Trump going to put a Hispanic ban. We are the foundation of this mug. As Aboriginal indigenous people, we are the foundation of America. Us as black people. We got to realize that. Shout out to everybody in the building. I know we kind of heavy in here. We got 150 in here. All we need is 50 more people in here before the 2-hour marker. We need to get 200 in here before the 2-hour marker, family. We almost there. I need everybody to stop what they're doing and share the live stream real quick. Let's get 200 in here before we hit the 2-hour marker. I need y'all to stop what y'all doing and share this real quick. Make sure y'all hashtag Aboriginal Power, hashtag immigrants. We got more to get into, family.
Coalition. If we only reach out to black people when we need to use them to vote in our favor so they could come protest with us because this system is discriminating against us. That is not coalition. That's exploiting a people, especially when we are practicing anti-views in our household. And that is why you never see me in my videos or anything like that talking about brown and black unity, brown and black coalition, because I'm not somebody that's in denial about the problems in our post-colonial culture. Not only do we have anti-blackness in our post-colonial culture, we have anti-indigeneity in our post-colonial culture. So how can a people come together with another people if we ourselves suffer from internalized racism, internalized colorism, consciously or subconsciously practicing mejorando la raza? We need to confront the anti-blackness in our collective post-colonial macro culture. We have to. Otherwise, there will never be no brown and black coalition. It is impossible.
Well, it ain't going to be none now. Y'all done missed your marker.
Because the result wouldn't be coalition, wouldn't be unity. The result would be, hey, we'll hit you guys up when it's time to vote.
Call it what it is. It wouldn't be camaraderie. It wouldn't be coalition. It'll be simply leeching, tethering, snaking, parasiting.
Coalition. It is impossible because the result wouldn't be coalition, wouldn't be unity. The result would be, hey, we'll hit you guys up when it's time to vote so you guys could come help us vote for our best interest. But for the meantime, black brothers and sisters, don't come around our daughters, please. And please don't misconstrue what I'm telling you. We shouldn't be forced to date anybody of a particular race to prove that we're not racist. But see, the problem comes when we collectively have normalized being perfectly fine. In fact, encouraging our children to date and to have children with white people, con los güeritos, con ojos azules, but then have a problem if our children are getting with black people. It's not that we should force our children or ourselves to date anybody of another race. That's silly. But it's when we have a problem with a particular race, exclusively that race, when or if our children...
You hear that? Let me run it back. He said they don't have a problem with their peoples dating outside in other races. They just have a problem when they date outside with a Pacific race, which is Aboriginal FBA family. I need y'all to understand that.
Con ojos azules, but then have a problem if our children are getting with black people. It's not that we should force our children or ourselves to date anybody of another race. That's silly. But it's when we have a problem with a particular race, exclusively that race, when or if our children are dating and or marrying them. And in this particular case, we collectively are notoriously known for having a problem when our sisters, when our daughters date black men. And that is the anti-blackness that I'm talking about. How do we, as a collective of people, love to claim that the white man is the colonizer, the oppressor, but we see it almost as a favor done to us if a white man, white woman is marrying one of us, having children with one of us, hoping that our kids come out whiter looking. And meanwhile, this has been normalized in our culture. We are the same people that turn around and tell black people that they are our brothers and sisters.
Right. That's all fake. He's telling you that it's all fake. It's all a fake illusion, family. There is no black and brown coalition. And just like he said, there will never be. There will never be no black and brown coalition. Ever. And we need our people to really, really grasp and understand that. Shout out to everybody that's in the building too, man. Make sure y'all smack that like button, thumb up the video, support the channel. We got a lot to get into. I want to get into this next clip, which is a Hispanic having a conversation. Hold on. Is this the right clip? Hold on, my bad, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Let me get it together. Let me get the clip. Here it go. Shout out to everybody in the building. Drop a fire emoji if y'all in here with me, man. Drop a fire emoji. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know the vibes, man. This is where the family at. Shout out to the FBA. Shout out to my Aboriginals. Y'all already know the vibes. Let's get right back into this heat, though. I want y'all to listen to this conversation right quick.
He kind of gave more background, and he actually told us that video was actually a response to something Tariq said to him. And you said something like Mexicoon or some, right?
That wasn't, we weren't talking about him. We're just talking about some stuff in general, and we're kind of roasting. The bottom line is, dude, when you get caught being an anti-black racist, which he is, let's just be very clear, he is an anti-black racist. He has several videos where he's denigrating black society.
So in this conversation, Flacco was asking Tyreek about the guy who's another Hispanic podcaster who goes by the name American Cholo. Now, the American Cholo guy always has these anti-black sentiments, but you got to realize, like the Hispanic who just elaborated in the last clip says, they have this anti-black, anti-Aboriginal culture. Anti-black culture. It's in their culture. So of course it's going to come out within our conversation, and especially when their damn podcast is a cultural influence based off of their culture.
An anti-black racist. He has several videos where he's denigrating black society.
The video low, so bear with
about black people. And fortunately, many people in the Latino community, they called him out for it. So he didn't like getting called out, so he threw up a bunch of smoke screens and all of this stuff. The bottom line, he got called out for his anti-black racism. And unfortunately, in that culture, there is a strain of anti-black racism within these countries down there that they bring here that needs to be addressed. Because if we're going to talk about black and brown unity, the fighting for that cannot be one-sided. It's us, foundational black Americans, usually towing the line for this black and brown narrative. It's always foundational black American organizations towing that line. None of their organizations talk about black and brown. Whenever they get something tangible for them, it's for them. We're never included. So we got to get some straightening as far as that. If we want to have a black and brown unity, it has to be a reciprocal thing. Because foundational Black American organizations, we've always been fighting for the Hispanic community and all marginalized people, because we don't like marginalization. We don't like any type of discrimination, any type of bigotry with nobody. We've been at the forefront fighting for that. If you look at the NAACP, they're always fighting for Hispanic issues.
Right. And we, whether you want to agree or not, we have helped the Hispanic people. You feel what I'm saying? We accepted it when they wanted to indulge in our culture. And look, what happened now once you let them indulge in your culture? Skip to 2025, they're arguing, talking about they helped created our hip-hop culture. When you was just a participant in some shit. So we see the hard way. We learned the hard way of what happens when we start allowing these people into our mix that has these anti-Aboriginal hatred that's embedded within our culture, deep-rooted hatred. Now listen, we ain't had nothing but one person support the channel tonight. Don't be bogus. Cash App is in the chat. Y'all support the channel, man. Run that thing up one time.
But now, the Congressional Black Caucus fighting for Hispanic issues. Hell, the damn United Negro College Fund, they got scholarships for Latinos, you see? So it's always been this one-sided thing. So instead of them bringing that racism that they practice on the Black people and the Black Afro-Mexicans and the Afro-Panamanians and all of the Black people there, instead of bringing that racism here, learn how to get that out of the way so that we can have an equitable relationship.
Yeah. Now, I do want to touch on this. So I believe a protest was done. Now, the protest came because I think American Cholo went on Power 106.
Right.
To, I guess, like confront Tiger about the Akarama video. Now, we kind of like glossed over the Akarama video in the last interview, but can you just give one, like when you watch that video, do you think, I guess, they have a right to be offended by the Akarama video? And then speak on exactly like why that protest happened.
Right. Now with the Akarama video, only a few people kind of make noise about it, and the American Cholo dude made noise about it because that was kind of a way for him to kind of throw a smoke screen up to disguise his own.
Now look, he was talking about American Cholo, his anti-racist rhetoric and things of that nature. Now, after this particular conversation, sometime after this, the American Cholo called up to one of his Twitter spaces and had a conversation with Tariq Nasheed. I'm going to play the clip right here. Here we go. Let's get into it.
TV. The brother Tariq Nasheed was recently on a podcast.
Hey, how you doing, my man?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
This is what I got, man. I hear you talking a lot of the racism stuff, but
let this call go. Let this call continue, Lonzo. Let this call continue. This is important.
Keep going, where I sit from as a brown man, you say a lot of vile, disrespectful stuff towards our community. And if I were to say
that's a lot.
Now he's reverting to hatred as if we're hatred towards his community. Do you hear that? That's what they do. They always try to reverse and revert.
Let this call go. Let this call continue, Lonzo. Let this call continue. This is important. Keep going,
where I sit from as a brown man, you say a lot of vile, disrespectful stuff towards our community. And if I were to say
that's a lot. That's a lot.
You literally sat there and said that Latina women sell their, and I don't want to cuss on Alonzo's thing because I don't know why, sell their pee to get their DACA with a foul accent. Latina women.
I've never said.
Come on, I got to record it. You're gonna tell me that.
Gil, you don't have me saying Latino women sell their vagina. I've never said that, Gil. And that's the problem, Gil. That's the problem. You lie a lot, Gil. Gil, you lie a lot, brother. And that's the problem.
Tell me what I lie about. That's what you're saying. I have it on recording. You're on there, and people try to make excuses for you. They say, "Oh, you're satire. You make fun." I said, "Wait a minute. We can make fun about it. They're racist."
Gil, you're just lying, dude. You're just saying anything for attention. You're lying, Gil. You've been saying, didn't you say my wife was white? My wife ain't white. That's a lie. You just say anything.
Your mother-in-law is a white woman, is she not? Yes or no?
My wife white. You said my wife was white.
Is your mother-in-law a white woman? Yes or no? So you're living.
I didn't marry the mother-in-law. You said my wife was white, and that's a bold-faced lie. So you say little stuff like that.
Your wife is half white, Tariq. You're that guy on that drinking juice with the hood about all this black power stuff. And you got a white with money law. You got Latino. You got Latino in. I mean, but you talk kind of crap about Latinos and whites, but you live with them, man.
No, I don't. I don't live with any white. That's another lie. I don't live with any white people. That's a lie. What you're doing, Bill, what you're doing is deflecting from your anti-black race. What you're doing is deflecting from your vile anti-black racism. You're an anti-black racist, and you've been vile.
So give it to me.
Gil, you're an anti-black racist, and you can get called out for it. And all of this these are smoke screens, Gil.
Listen, anytime somebody critiques anything with African American, that's the first thing you come up, and a lot of people who don't want to have that discussion come up is you're racist. That's
you are, Gil.
Because I don't agree on certain things.
People in your community say you're a racist, Gil. This is not just me.
Yeah, people in your own community, like the Hispanic guy we just played, that said that it's inside of your culture. You can't help it. It's embedded in your culture.
Racist. That's
you are, Gil.
Because I don't agree on certain things.
People in your community say you're a racist, Gil. This is not just me.
People in the community say the same.
Gil, you are an anti-black racist. You don't want black people to get reparations. You hate on black people. You don't want us having
about that. Let's talk about that. The reparations. To me,
why shouldn't we get reparations, Bill? Why shouldn't black people get reparations?
Okay, let me answer the question. To me, if it's a company like, let's say, Johnson & Johnson or whatever these billion-dollar companies are that are the ones that were making money off the slaves, I believe they should pay. But me as a taxpayer, I also don't believe that people should come across the border even though they're brown and get free money either. So I do it both ways, my man. I stay in the middle and I don't pick choices just because of my color. I, as a taxpayer, don't want to sit here and say everybody should get money.
But you came from you're an immigrant. You immigrated here and got free stuff that you didn't earn.
We're all immigrants, baby. We're all immigrants. You're not native to the
I am not an immigrant. I do not have any immigrants in my family. No, we're not. No, we're not.
That's another thing they try to do. We're all immigrants.
None. I'm a foundational Black American. There was no United States until my family built it.
Where are your great grandfather from? You're telling me you can find your whole life all here to the Native Americans?
Here. They're from here.
We're all immigrants. There is nothing wrong for that.
No, we're not.
From the Americas. All over the Americas.
All right.
Somewhere better. No.
Thank you, Gil.
Gil, much love to you.
When are we going to get it in, Tariq? Let me know when we're going to.
So you can see that they have a lot of this deep-rooted hatred towards our people, man. You got to ask yourself, where does it come from? But I want to get back into my brother the viral way because he was saying some crucial shit within these conversations. Let's get into it.
What I'm saying. And I don't want to hear about no gang beef and all that. Whatever happened in the past, that's what happened. That shit was going on before I got here. On the set, all I can speak for is me and my actions and the way I move around the world today. I done been all around the world. And this personal block on block gang beef, that shit don't matter outside of your block. The second you get on a plane and you go somewhere else, that shit doesn't exist. But you know what exists anywhere on this planet? The color of your skin. That shit exists from here to the Middle East, to the motherfucking Bahamas, to where, I don't care where in the world you go. The color of your skin, that matter. Everybody can play like, oh, we colorblind, we all humans. Yeah, we all different humans though. We all come from different tribes. And I don't care where you go in the world, our tribe is loved and hated the most. What I mean by loved is they want to steal everything that we do. They love everything that we do. They cherish everything about us. Most of them wish they was us. They hate us because they can't be us. They can't figure it out. How are they so great at everything? The only thing we're not great at is coming together and figuring out who the real enemy is. That's the only fucking difference. That all these other races, they got the one up on us. They didn't have a history completely stolen, erased, abolished. They didn't have that type of a fight that they had to fight. They didn't have a home native language erased and all that. We fighting a whole different battle, and niggas still ain't woke up. Y'all still letting these outsiders influence y'all. Oh, this nigga trying to be Malcolm X and Martin Luther King and all this other dumbass clown shit. No, I'm trying to get niggas some type of skin in the game. Nigga, how the fuck we invented rap, but we don't control rap? That don't make sense. We invented this shit. There's no rap without us. We invented country music, and we can't even make country music now without them saying we trying to cosplay them because they don't even know the history. That nigga, the shit you saying you own came from us. Nigga, the banjo is the main instrument in country music. That comes from Africa. That's not a European tool instrument. So it's like it's crazy, nigga, from punk rock to hockey to you name it. Niggas don't get the credit for nothing. Oh, insane. Like, I just be tired of the mediocrity, bro. I'm tired of the mediocrity. We can't keep saying we the greatest, we this, we that, and then not displaying it on all aspects of life. Not just, oh, we the flyest, not we the fastest, the strongest. And no, bro, in all aspects of life, we need to be displaying greatness, period. Like, period. Like, nigga, you even having melanin in your skin is greatness in itself. That right there, you don't even understand the greatness and the magnitude of that. Like, your DNA in itself is greatness. That's why other races right now, reckless. I'm tired of mediocrity, bro. That's me. I study our history too much, and I know the greatness that we possess for us to be maneuvering the way we maneuvering in 2025, gang. Like,
we got to do better.
Almost everything we use in existence right now, one of our people, our ancestors invented the shit. But then we still running around like we ain't got no skin in the game at all. We don't have nothing in our own neighborhoods. Niggas is, oh, this the neighborhood store, this the hood store, and a fucking Arab on the store. What are we talking about?
We got to get back to delineating. It's just simple as that. I'm going to drop the link in the chat for anybody that want to come on. I'm going to drop the link in the chat for anybody that want to come on. You know, a couple people was asking for that link. As we wait on a few people to hit the panel, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
And don't compare me with them. He reached inside Pandora's box and he left with no limbs, trying to get ahead, and every night repenting his sins. He feel it within, and now it starts to leak off his pen. He wants to give up, cause now he sees his weakness again. He hates himself because he's different, and he feel like he's been to hell and back 1,000 times, and he can't get a win. He knows that the light it flickers, but some days it be dim, convincing himself that the timing moves according to him, and the world is really his, but y'all just living within his perception like reflection. He just bent it again to rationalize his mistakes, to think he's winning again. Can face the truth, feel like a lion in this booth. I'm never lying in this booth. Get my soul, I be crying in this booth. And the galactic, I travel with a ride in this booth. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. Yeah. The truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. Trying to let go of old ways. Matrix got me in a daze for days. Then I wake up, back to the craze, back to what's great. Sleep again, restart the phase. I'm stuck in a maze. How the fuck I'm still in this place? I've lived, I've died, I've lived, but I'm still on this chase. I've lived, I've died, I've lived, but I know this is fate. The evil one starts to test that arrival. Every day I walk on this earth, an attack on my vitals. I mean my flesh, the spirit protected but need a vest. Cause demons they walk among us, we nine, and no we threats. My name Helly.
My name 10, you know the rest. Need a mountain in Budapest with some monks to denounce my flesh. Cause the world becoming a mess. My girl becoming the nuisance, my wife becoming the test. My kids is all that I live for, avoiding them when I'm stressed. Attached with civilian life, still walk around with a vest. A general when they saw me cut legs and I sever chest. God forgive me for the test that I failed. So no more hell, you're seeking angels in the flesh, we need Jesus. Big crying out since a fetus, believe it. I'm Nicodemus whenever judgment bells ringing, lights fleeting. Tell the truth when the water's deep, when the drown, when the lies creeping. It's cool in the dark till light creeping. Good offense, can buy defense. I buy demons. In the name of you know, I'm Van Gogh with Vans on and Pluto. On Mars, you see stars when we fall through though. In 24K everything, I'm all proof though. That it still go and we still pure. Dante, go ahead and shoot
I gotta
though.
speak my truth because the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. Yeah, the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. I gotta speak my truth because the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Make sure y'all smack that like button, man. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Thumb up the video, support the channel, drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all can hear me loud and clear, man. We got a nice full panel on here with us, man. We got a couple good brothers in here with us right now. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, rocking out. We do appreciate everybody for coming in. So yeah, salute to everybody that's in the building. What's up, Chief? What's up, Raven?
AP, what it do?
What's up, Zoe with the lot?
Yo, what's good, Bat? What's good? What it do?
What's going on with it? How y'all feeling?
All is well.
Hey, Bat, you gotta get on the Cubans too, bro.
You got some content for me?
You heard me, Bat?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Chief, can you hear me?
I can hear you good.
Oh,
yeah, you gotta go on the Cubans too, cause Cubans in Miami, man, them boys they on that BS.
He might can't hear me. Zoe with the locks, come back in, gang. You couldn't hear me. Come back in. For some reason, you couldn't hear me. Raven Hawk, what's going on, brother?
What's good, brother? What's good?
Man, I can't call it. What's up with you, man?
Oh, you know, I got a whole lot of contention with these fake brown ass people.
Let's talk about it.
You know, you know, and I know that they're not only aren't they even from here, but they're not brown. They're khaki. We're brown.
That's what I said. Beige. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we keep. I think we're stuck in a social hypocrisy to where we claim black out of vengeance, and the vengeance is being the opposite of white, and we got to stop that. We literally are brown people. These Mexicans and mestizos and half Filipino, half European, you know, half us individuals that are claiming our actual skin tone. That shit's got to stop. It's got to stop. It's got to stop, and it's up to us. We do everything but claim who we are. This shit drives me crazy. That's what's
right.
up.
I think we getting back into that though. You know what I mean? The more we keep pushing this message, drawing the line and making it very defined to our people, the elders, the youth, and the middle age, man, everything going good. We just gotta keep putting it out there, making it clean, articulating ourselves, and keep pushing this knowledge, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Raven Hawk.
I feel it.
Shout out to the OG. So with the locks, what did you ask again?
Yo, bro, you hear me?
Yo, yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, you gotta address some Cubans too, bro. You gotta address some Cubans too, bro, because they racist down here.
Oh yeah, I bet they is. I bet they is. I bet they be real racist to the Haitian. You know, Cubans don't
Yeah,
like Haitians.
you feel me? So and they not just they don't like no black people at all. Oh,
Yeah, they racist too.
and not just the Mexicans. They more than just Mexicans.
Hey, so peace, everybody. You know, I feel my sentiments was exactly like everybody else, right?
Big bro,
Hey,
you better let them
hey,
niggas know that ain't
I
nothing
mean,
never hate nothing.
I
We
mean,
adapting to some
niggas is
bullshit that ain't
competing
never we
economically,
ain't
bro.
never tied to.
Well,
Hey, big
You
bro,
breaking
I
up, bro?
love you. I love
You
you.
breaking up,
Hey,
bro?
Bap, listen,
You break
listen.
your
We about
phone
to shut
breaking
this
up.
shit down. My bad.
Right. Jump off and come back on. Your phone breaking up. Well, go ahead, Chief.
yeah, I mean, man, listen, I think a part of a lot of the distraction is us. It's been planned. If that makes sense. Once again, everything that we say is planned. We spending so much time worried about what somebody's saying or thinking and not building. That's a big part of it, man. Because as I see it, man, we're losing economically. Of course, it's a social constructs and social war that we've been losing. Knowledge of right and exact knowledge of self is what is needed first. But once that has happened, what are you going to do now? I don't give a fuck about what nobody else is talking about. I just see what reality is in real life.
Is this
These
phone
people,
breaking up or is it just me? My phone tweaking.
Hey, but
hey,
My
I don't
Chief,
know if yours
computer
off or
tweaking.
somebody got a
but,
glitch, but I sound good on mine. It don't
but
sound good on
Chief,
mine, but it's back.
we can't,
That's all I'm
we
saying, though,
can't.
bro. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to hear y'all report on that. Like, because in real life, bro, I don't. Not to say I don't experience prejudice, because I don't believe in the race construct. And we can address the mestizo thing and understand historically who we are to this land. Our bones are in the on the ground here.
Hey,
Our
big
ancestors.
bro Raven Hawk, you gotta mute up. You got a little feedback. You got a little
Yeah,
feedback in there.
that's what's doing right
Yeah.
there. So that's kind of my main thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So knowing who you are trumps anything else that Cholo talking about. By the way, we had a conversation with him to check him, and he was like, "Yeah, my abuelo talking about when his grandparents was a copper tone Aborigine, because those are the original people. He's from Honduras. He's not from Mexico. So we got to stop saying Mexicans and all those are nationalities. Those are not races of people. So once again, we got to be right and exact in our conversations when we having them. We're not black, so you're colorblind, but you also are participating in a CIA operation. And when they talk about black, brown, and all that shit, that's all a part of that. I don't care who's pushing it, how you pushing it, but that's what you're pushing. So we're gonna put all that in the trash. It's flag on all plays when anybody calling us black because we know what you're trying to do. I'd rather for you to call me a nigger. Let's keep it plain because that's what they're doing.
I did.
Well, I'm just saying though, don't call me black because I'm gonna have the same type of energy for anybody just calling me black.
The reason, well, you are black. You my black brother, and so as one of my black brothers, and
Flag on the
understanding
play.
that, we gotta understand that we got a certain set of culture that come with
As
that.
my dead
There's
brother,
certain
I
inventions that come with
don't do that,
certain
sir.
innovations that come with that. You see what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
gotta
what come with
know that we talk. Hold on, let me cook because you talking some pseudo bullshit. Let me get to the real shit. So now, when we talking about blackness, we're not talking about skin tone. We're talking about a social identity. Everything is a social construct that is
Who
being
gave it
used.
to us?
You see what I'm saying? So
Who
we
gave
got
it
to
to us?
understand that when we talk about hold on, I need y'all to mute up.
Social identity.
What I'm saying is that when we say we waking up our people, who is your peoples that you waking up? See, now when we get into these questions, y'all, it's going to have to be an answer. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a system in place. There's a code and conduct of order in place. And if you're too dumb or too slow are too fucking naive to understand the systematic understandings of game that's going on when it deals with a social construct. Then we got to understand that what's going on. Black is connected to Aboriginals. It's connected to Americans. And along with a bunch of other titles. Y'all get caught up on these semantics, and then that moves y'all niggas from being off code. Most of the niggas that play semantics will be the same niggas that's patting Caribbeans on their ass. Same ones that's letting the foreigner in. A little more acceptance. No, we not doing that. Nigga, I'm the new renegade around this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? And what I'm saying is, nigga, we protecting all aspects of our culture and we gatekeeping it. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's just how it gotta go.
All right. So what you saying I'm fucking with it, right? So what you saying, I accept that shit too, right? I accept the fact that they possibly, if we can look at a motherfucker to tell me that I was even anything, I'm gonna stop. That's number one. How can a motherfucker tell me I'm anything? I ain't paint myself shit to you. That's for one. So how did you tell me I was anything from beginning? Okay, so now that you told me this, I was this. Okay, I'm blacket. Catch what I said. I'm blacket. So I'm blacket. So I'm gonna take the blacket position then. You see how heavyweight that is? I'll take the blacken position.
That shit was light, nigga.
I will walk. No, fuck. I said what I said. I would take the blackened position.
Hold on, real fast.
Walk that motherfucker.
Real fast.
I'm gonna beat it, and I'm gonna execute that into my way.
Grateful. Excuse me. Pardon.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm not debating black. Period. So we got bigger fish to fry too. And I thought that's what we was doing tonight. But when other people are saying they brown, you should already know that's a. Come on, bro. So I'm not about to argue with nobody about black. When we know it's nothing.
That's good. Don't argue about it, please.
No, I will come out of out the clouds and whoop you on black. So
yeah, sure.
So I'm just letting you know.
A Chief and Bab debate?
Don't do that. I'm just letting you know. I'm big.
I got $20 on it.
Hey, can I say something?
All you're gonna do is grab the nuts of another.
Hey, can I say something?
It is derogatory.
Hey, can I say something?
I mean, you're not gonna say nothing positive about it.
Can I say something?
Yes, I am. I'm gonna show you greatness, my nigga.
It's true. What up? Let me say something. Hey, first off, salute to you, Bab. Salute, Chief. Salute in this public. Hey, but look, nigga, a Bab and Chief debate would be, nigga, fireworks, nigga. If I could debate Philly, y'all two niggas can debate. Set that shit up.
My only stipulation, I debate niggas face to face. Y'all got to come see it.
We gonna come.
If somebody want to debate me, I'm gonna come to that city. How about that? I'm in California right now, so y'all in California, tap in. Fuck you in. Yo. Hey, no, bro, this niggas is playing, bro. I'm outside, bro. I'd rather apply this, what we're talking about all the time, to the real world. Right?
Right.
California is Asia. It's not America no more. We don't own it.
World, we don't want to get caught up on statistics and semantics. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'll have to take y'all down through there on semantics.
What's up, Bab? You ready to go west, bro? Let's go to California, G.
Huh?
Hey,
you ready to go west? Hey, look, gang. On phone now. Nigga, my overtime should be done in January, bro. I got like about 2 months worth of vacation time. Nigga, we go to California, bro.
Tap in.
And watch you and Chief debate.
Tap in, nigga. I'll be out there soon. Don't worry.
So y'all gonna debate the validity of the word black?
Nine. I'm not debating that.
He ain't gonna jump in the ring with me on that because he know I'm gonna take his ass down through there.
You gonna take him through there? Take him through there.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie though, man. I'm kind of with Chief in that shit, though, man. We just
Everybody is. We around here pushing back on this, man. Come on.
I mean, listen, just because y'all into some little Native American sick cult where y'all hate blackness and y'all run around slapping rocks and shit like that, thinking that y'all Indians and all this dumbass shit. Listen, I don't give a damn about that. I'm talking about the reality of the facts. Now, I'm not saying what y'all think I'm saying. So that's how I know that I'm a dog while y'all slow ass. Because y'all don't even know what I'm saying. Y'all don't even know what I'm saying. Y'all just saying shit.
Hey man,
I got 50 on Chief.
You sound like that dude with the acorn on his head.
I'm saying my people wore many jackets, right? And I'm in the house of my people. And I'm
You
saying
talking
them
about Pirate
jackets
Code
are
Joe?
still in the motherfucking closet, nigga. They belong to me. They mine. And at any given time, I can throw them bitches on when I want to. They
That's
mine,
what's up.
my nigga. I don't give a damn if you like it or not, nigga. I might not like the jacket that you got on today. What's your jacket on for today? I might not like it, my nigga.
What that got to do with what we talking about?
Contracts, the title identity. That's your jacket, your titles that you want to work on. See, I might not identify like your title, but I'm not here to play.
Black. Only people that identify themselves as black is YKM in the chat room. I just want you to know that.
No, that's black. Only people that do
Black
that is black
on the
Americans.
plane.
Hey, but you gotta get
I'm
above.
gonna
You
start
gotta get
talking
above.
black
You gotta respect that term means something.
Only people
We walk
that ever
around
had
and identify ourselves by a term
You
that
know,
has a meaning to it already.
black power slanging, nigga.
Then the term applies.
People that ever had that attached to them as a status.
No,
in
listen
America.
though. Hey, listen.
Negro America.
I do want to get back, Joe. I do want to get back. Okay.
Hold on. I gotta teach y'all old ass niggas something. That's why I'm the youngest master teacher around. Let me talk to this old ass niggas. So first of all, your peoples was identified as Negroes. Then they called you black. Then they called you colored. Then they called you Negro again. Then they called you black. Then they called you African American, nigga.
But
Do you not
then they called us American. In 1828, they called us American.
American was attached to all that every time. So Negro American, colored American, black American, etc. All that was attached. So that's not what I'm talking about. I just want y'all to understand that these names and these titles are attached to a particular group of people. And if you want to deny that, I would love for anybody to jump in the ring.
That ain't even a damn debate. Don't move the goalposts around the corner. Nice. No, we're not gonna do that though. We're not gonna do that. See, this is what I'm saying though. This is why I feel like you know, I gotta come. I gotta come start teaching again because a lot of y'all regressing.
You're not going to jump in the ring. So all I'm going to do is just kill your talking point right now. So you're going to say, well, I'd rather use the term Negro. First of all, let's get into what the word Negro means.
I'm not going to say none of that. I'm not going to say none of that. I don't say none of that.
You just said it earlier. You said, I'd rather be called a Negro.
What does the word Negro mean, though?
We are Americans.
It means black, sir.
I only identify myself as an American.
When they apply that term to it, what's for our good? What's for our demise?
I trump all that by saying I'm an American Aboriginal. Okay, cool.
I don't give a damn whether or not it was good or not. Ain't no term that they gave your ass was good. You think the white man gonna give your little black ass something good?
Flag on the
So why use that then? What that make you? If you know the correctly your term to make you take you out of law, why use it?
Because it's mine. It's mine now.
It's yours that were here before you.
We add value to it. We change value to it.
We cannot allow emotions.
You don't know how to tweak your jackets up and change the value to it. See, you don't
Where's the value? Where's the value? I was trying to add value to it before you was born, but you tell me where you can see some value at, because I know it's more. I mean, that's just what it is, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just no disrespect to nobody that feel like you black and all that or whatever. I get it. Like, you know, the Blanco Mentos and the psychological damage is very great. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a black God, the white God is whooping his ass. If you go to sleep black, you're gonna wake up black, meaning that you can't manifest anything but blackness, death, blankness in your dreams. You can't
Man,
manifest
that's some
anything in
pseudo,
reality,
man.
brother.
African shit,
No,
bro. That's
you
some.
talking pseudo. I'm talking reality. I'm talking real
I heard
reality.
that
I
talking
apply
point
this in real life, though. I apply this in real
Listen, I
life.
heard that shit from Brother Polite 4 years ago. That's pseudo as hell. Listen, man. First of all, your ancestors produced some of the greatest inventions under the term black. Do you know that?
That's not true.
That's a fact. That's
That's
a
not
50
true.
fact.
Okay,
I can go to the
I got you. So, okay. Prove that.
to the 1860 census
Prove that.
right now.
Okay, hold on. So, no, do what you're saying is, that we. No,
Go
brother,
to the
that's not true.
1878 census in Tennessee and show you where they identified as black, brother.
Anything that you pull out, I'm gonna debunk it. You understand that?
I don't give a damn. You're gonna try to
So,
say,
but you understand that though, right? So, but I'm just warning you before you do anything that you're talking about, I'm gonna debunk it. Anything that you say out your mouth, I'm gonna debunk it.
Listen,
no, I just feel like I'm talking to not a coincidence right now.
Chief, let me say this: denying the facts ain't debunking it. It's the same thing YK and them do when we show them facts, and they deny it. Once I show you the facts, you're just going to deny it on some YK shit, my nigga. That's what you just told me. You said, you said, show me the facts. I'm just going to deny it.
Debunk what you put out. Period.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all.
Okay. That's all. Okay. Was your people called Indians?
Hey, bro, listen. Anything that you're talking about don't matter, bro.
No, nigga, you don't open up.
We talk about black. Hey, we ain't talking about Negro. We not talking about color.
Hey, that was a book.
Was your people Indians, nigga?
We talking about black.
Indians,
Hey,
nigga.
bro.
Was your people Indians, nigga?
Hey, y'all, listen, y'all.
Look,
Hey,
he ain't gonna answer that shit.
We're not talking about
Indians.
we talking about black. We talking about black. We talking about black.
He'll use black by the time I get done. Nigga, was your
He ain't
people
gonna answer that shit, Bap.
It's never gonna happen.
What's your people's Indians? Nigga? What are you talking about? I'm telling you, Chief, just stand down, bro.
Chief, stand down, bro.
There's no winning.
I'm trying to give you
I just want to see the show of hands who identify themselves as black on this panel.
Nobody's gonna do that. They in a code. They in a code.
Your code. There's people here rooting for you right now, but they know they're not black. Hey, guess who taught y'all that? And him. Guess who named him? I ain't named you Black Power, sir. You got named Aboriginal Power.
Damn, Chief named you, Bap.
Not like he's talking about something like
Damn, you his son. That you gonna let that nigga say that shit, Bap?
you know your goddaddy like that, man.
Man, on phone, them, don't let that nigga say that shit, gang.
It's big bro. It's big bro. Come on.
Damn, that's crazy.
Can you debunk that?
That's crazy. On Larry, bro. That shit crazy, guy.
Lil Larry too, nigga. Fuck you talking about? King David.
King David, Jesus.
And the rest of them niggas out there.
Damn, Bap, you got quiet? That's crazy. I ain't never seen Bap get quiet.
Man, this nigga, if y'all believe this lying ass nigga who don't even believe his people black, I'm not even about to entertain that slow ass shit.
Damn, he called that nigga a turtle, slow and green. That's crazy.
Hey man, this ain't what y'all want, man.
Man, look, Joe. If I could get in the ring with Philly OG, you two niggas can get in the ring, guy.
Man, I won't smoke with anyone on the I'm standing on what I'm standing on. Y'all can't deny the fact that y'all people was mislabeled and classified, and you ain't gonna tell me what you was misclassified as without bringing up certain terms that you're trying to deny. So all I'm saying is, nigga, get to the facts, nigga. Stop being denial of history and deal with reality, my nigga. Now, whether or not you like that term, whether or not we are rightfully that term, whether or not you identify as that term, that's not the identifying marker.
Yeah, but the term has been defined already, though.
Yeah, defined by some who?
The writers of the dictionaries.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to go with some of them, you can.
Hey, we use the language. We can't just make up words as we go.
Bro, yeah, you can't make
y'all
up
niggas
words.
gotta stand on business.
Man, y'all niggas be so semantical. Y'all
Hey
so
man, the
semantical.
world built them semantics, babe. That's how you learn how to read.
Y'all built on semantics, bro. Y'all play semantics games.
Man, them the only games played by the
So
world,
you
bro. The
saying
whole
these
world
niggas
play like
pseudo
that.
belt?
Man, what is the world, man? What is the world?
You said these niggas
Everybody
pseudo
else
belt?
besides
Huh?
us. Everybody else besides us.
I mean, I'm gonna let y'all niggas stay Indians. I'm not trying to convince y'all niggas y'all not black.
I got issue with the word Indian too. I don't
I don't give a
identify that
damn
neither.
what y'all is.
Piece of
My
those who
people,
do.
I'm
I don't
defending
identify
black
that
people.
neither.
Listen, for now
What you
on, I'm only
identify,
defending
nigga?
black people and Aboriginal people.
Darvis.
Y'all don't give a damn what. If you not none of that, I ain't protecting y'all weak ass. Flat out.
It's rough, boy.
Damn, he put Chief on mute. That's crazy.
I didn't mute Chief. He muted his damn self. He might as well clock out. Because he talking that bullshit. Talking about black is whack. Don't do crack. Nigga, what
Yeah,
the fuck
I
word?
don't even have to debate with that. He over there punching himself.
Said he nursery rhymed the word, guy. Talking about black is whack, don't do crack. Yo, I'm on the fucking flow. Hey, y'all niggas wild, bro. What's going on? What we doing here? We setting up the debate. We coming out to California face to face. What's the word?
I'll be out there at the beginning of the year. Around
My mama
February.
flying to Chicago. We gonna ride out there, bro. We gonna smoke a half a pound on the ride, bro.
All right, that's what's up. I'm really gonna do that then, for sure.
OB, we gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
We gonna take 80 all the way there, my nigga.
Are you gonna get the rental car? Or you
On
just
my
gonna jump on my
mama.
way?
I mean, well, shit. If you ain't flying and you driving up here, we might well jump in your shit.
Yeah, cause I ain't that far.
I'm gonna put it on the gas for you.
Oh, you gonna put some money on the gas? Oh, that Bap, you gotta do it, G. This nigga say he got gas money. We gone.
We coming up there, nigga. February, nigga. We gonna make history, nigga.
I got 50 on the side bet, man.
Man, I don't need y'all bets, man. Yeah, this nigga, listen, we about to make history, nigga.
Exactly. I just want to get a couple dollars off it, man.
Who you putting your money on?
I'm going with Chief.
That's what's up.
I fucked with Bap, don't get me wrong, but this particular subject here, man, I gotta agree with Chief on that one.
He gonna have to show some facts though. Feel good don't work. When I start going through y'all own genealogy records and y'all census showing that y'all was black than a motherfucker, y'all gonna be mad than a bitch.
Yeah, but if somebody
show you Walter Plecker made y'all niggas black, y'all gonna be mad than a bitch.
No, Walter Plecker called us that.
Massachusetts, when I show y'all the Negro Acts, when I show y'all all these shits.
But what about the definition?
When I go and show you the first,
you can't be Aboriginal and black though.
How come you can't?
Because a black man came from Africa.
No,
according to the definition of the word.
No, it didn't. According to the Spanish, that ain't the way they
French,
use it.
The French, the goddamn German, the Russian, everybody else in the world.
That's a damn lie.
Yeah.
That's the damn lie.
Oh,
it could be a hell of a debate. I'll tell you that, man. It could be a good one.
Well,
Chief, I got my last $50 on you.
What does Negro
If
the
you
Guinea?
lose, I'm moving in with you, nigga.
What do Negro the Guinea mean?
What?
What do Negro the Guinea mean?
There's a black motherfucking person.
So what do Negro the Terror mean?
Black land.
Your ass slow.
Then what it mean then? What it mean, nigga?
Blacks of the land.
Nigga. No the fuck it don't. Anyway though, man.
Yes, it do, nigga. It translates to black to blacks of the land. They talking about the people,
it's
bro.
a
What you
misnomer.
talking about?
Somebody listen, bro. Somebody who didn't
All this shit
understand that
misnomers, though.
translated into English. All right, now follow me. The people who came up with the word were also so-called black. All the fucking people in the world was black.
Prove it.
So why the fuck was this?
Prove it, nigga. Prove it, nigga. Prove
It's
it.
not
nigga.
my debate. It's not my debate. Know what I mean?
No,
I know you got it.
No. You jumping out there. I want you to prove
Because
that
that's the fact. Everybody was.
You want to tell you how I can prove that all them Jesuits weren't black? Because guess what? Indigenous people made records too, nigga.
Yeah, and when they were black too.
El
Do they
So-called.
depict them as black? Do they
But they didn't call themselves black though. They didn't call themselves black.
Hold on. Do they depict them as black though?
Depends what you mean by black. So if
here
you
we
talk
go
about
now,
the way we use the
the
word
whole
now, my nigga.
conversation,
I know because the way we use the word now, not the way them boy used the word back then. You know that. You know that, my nigga. Stop that. Stop that. You trying to say the word black got the same meaning in 2020
bro.
than it did in 1700s?
Bro, you gonna do that damn babbling shit? That ain't gonna
No,
work.
they ain't
Listen,
babbling. No, but it's basic understanding of
the whole
linguistics.
conversation, bro. You've been knowing exactly what black is. Now, when we get to it, you got what exactly is black? We're not
You
gonna
understand?
do
I got you. There ain't no problem.
shit, nigga.
I got you. I'll shoot that down right quick. Ain't no problem. Listen, basically, etymology of
You
word.
ain't
We understand what
gonna
etymology is, right? What they meant by black in the 1700s and earlier is not the same what they mean by black in 2025, bro.
Darvis. Chief is not going to take this debate. He already said it, and I've been asked him 1,000 times. Do you want this smoke, my nigga?
Y'all in the same state. We can pull up on you, Darvis.
Do you want this smoke, my nigga?
No, I don't debate, man. But listen, we can have a
Put
bill
your
on
money
though.
on yourself. Put your money
We
on
have a
your
bill
damn
on.
self. Put that 50 on you.
Because it'd be cheating if I do that. I mean, it's called usury. I can't do that, my nigga. I know you don't know no better, and I still put money on it knowing you ain't know no better. Come on, now that's wrong. I'm a god, man. I can't do that.
Put a 50 up, nigga. Put a 50 on yourself, nigga.
Man, listen, bro. I don't debate, man.
You got to bet on yourself once in your life, Darvis.
Yeah, man, I don't debate, man. It is what it is. I don't really got nobody at work. How the fuck I could debate some shit? I don't got nobody at work.
Then why you speaking on it?
I don't debate
I got the
either.
right to speak on whatever the fuck I want to speak on. I can
So,
prove whatever I said. I can have a bill with you. We can set up a bill now. I can prove with the word black, the origin of the word black. How I do it don't apply.
Listen,
That ain't no problem. But if I debating, I don't really do that, man. Go on to the purpose.
This is why
Chief debate unless you right there in person. We don't debate on
because
we go back and forth about shit, but
that's not
we
real.
don't even debate on off of the line. I go hard body on this nigga.
Man, once both of y'all niggas just come to Chicago, bro, we gonna do this debate on top of the mountain.
I'll come anywhere. How about that?
I know you will, Jim. What? Bro, I will smoke your little pudgy ass, nigga. What you talking about? Make your little belt snap, nigga. Stop playing with me, G. Fuck you calling mulatto, man, nigga.
I ain't lying, now. Even in the proper context, you would be black, you'd be more like gray.
Hey, but for real fast though, can we get into the mestizo thing though?
What about it?
A whole bunch of mestizos. I'm tripping.
As long as you ain't going at black, bro, just keep it good, bro. Just keep it G, bro.
Black is in the trash. You know that.
Hey, look, nigga, y'all know me. I don't get no fuck, nigga. I already debated the Aboriginal, nigga. I'll roll one of you niggas up and smoke your ass. Who the fuck y'all talking
We can't get on the base anyway, so we might as well just hey man, who better? Jordan or LeBron? Let's see.
That's what it's like.
If he gonna say
Jordan,
I'm gonna say Jordan.
Who better? Jordan and Kobe, nigga.
Yeah, well, see, we agree.
Man, call me mulatto man again, nigga.
Somebody said that in the chat. I ain't even say it. That was somebody else.
Y'all bogus as hell. Y'all bogus as hell, G. Ain't nobody put that shit in the chat, nigga.
Yeah, I blocked their ass for that.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So that wouldn't apply to you?
To what?
You, mulatto man.
Nah, that don't apply to me, motherfucker.
My bad. Great. That apply to you?
No, he ain't mulatto. He really ain't.
Do fat ass apply to you, nigga?
Damn right, my nigga. And I'll embrace it, my nigga. It applies to me, my nigga.
Fuck.
Do beige apply to you, my nigga?
Yeah, I'm a little beige, nigga. I wouldn't disagree with that. My daddy mix, nigga. What the fuck that got to do with anything?
Hey, you're a descendant of him then, right? So what is the mulatto though? Let's look at the word
I'm
mulatto.
a descendant of my motherfucking mama, nigga.
Nigga, you descendant of your daddy too, nigga. Listen, you can't allow emotion to dictate reality, brother.
Listen, you Hebrews is sick. Y'all niggas
Nigga, you a Hebrew too.
This nigga is the loser. He a Hebrew mode Aboriginal and shit.
Damn
Pick
right, my
one.
nigga. Listen, and when you get a little older, you gonna understand it too, my nigga.
Hey, Chief, if you want to be arguing terms, nigga, argue with this pseudo ass shit, nigga. Hebrew and Moors and all this shit. These niggas be
You trying to say the motherfucking Moors? You trying to say they wasn't Jewish Moors or Hebrew Moors? Is that what you saying?
No, bro, that's
I
some
would.
bullshit.
Why y'all make it seem like I said some shit like I'm trying to split a atom? I'm not trying to split a
Man,
atom, my
get
nigga.
your
Basic shit.
Huguenot ass up out of
Basic.
here.
Hey man, I be that, my nigga. That's who I am, my nigga. Hey, listen, you like the goddamn we are the world or the goddamn other cultures, my nigga. You all kind of shit, nigga.
You know Huguenots are
You
foreigners,
remember that
nigga.
song Michael Jackson the boy made "We Are the World"?
Huguenots are
Yeah, you in the
foreigners,
video, nigga.
but you know Huguenots are
You everything
foreigners,
though.
right? You know
No, nigga, you
Huguenots is
everything.
foreign. How I'm
Hey,
everything?
Hell
dog,
no, them boy ain't
one
from space,
Jewish
bro.
Nigga, you ate everything. Yo fat ass.
Damn
What the
right,
fuck
that was
is
the
you
fuck I
talking
bought. I
about,
bought
nigga?
everything, nigga. That's why the fuck I ate it, nigga. I don't get passed down,
No,
nigga.
you did,
I
nigga.
bought the motherfucking
Nah,
grocery
you
and I ate all
stole
the
it, nigga.
motherfuckers. I bought the
You the
bitch.
first nigga that went to jail for stealing a Big Mac and shit, nigga. Get your
Now,
fat ass out of here.
you the first nigga on both sides of the race ride, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, you right, nigga.
Yeah,
I stole
yeah.
on your ass and stole on a cracker.
Hell nah,
How
man. You
about
go. How can you steal your own people? You were around the other side of your family. You
I
them. We
stole
go on the other
on you
side of the
first,
family.
and
Tell
then I
what family
punched
you have, my nigga.
I punched your ass in your shit. Then I stole
No,
on a
you
cracker
did. No, you did.
afterwards.
No, you
Nigga.
did. Nigga,
Fuck you
last nigga
talking
punch me, niggas.
about?
Hey, we still pour our liquor the last nigga punch me, my nigga.
Bring your shit, then he beat on the cracker. That's crazy.
Oh
Word,
me.
but listen though, I can give you this one thing. I mean, y'all making a comeback or come up, whatever. There's a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there. So peace to the mulattoes. I have no issue with mulattoes. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
All the fat
I just don't
niggas
understand.
in the rap game right now.
I don't
Salute to all
understand
the
how
fat niggas.
a person that's white and black can even speak in
He
these kind of
on
conversations.
bullshit.
I know.
Maybe you can be a judge of the conversation, but you can't speak in this goddamn kind of conversation, nigga.
What you gonna do about it?
I'm going to change the channel, man. That's all I
What you
can
gonna
do.
then change the channel, nigga? Shut
That's
your
all
fat
I can
ass
do,
up, nigga.
man. Change the channel, man. Listen, my nigga.
Oh me. Nah, I
Hey,
ain't your
man,
nigga.
damn, man, shit, nigga. I
I
thought
ain't
you
your
black,
nigga.
nigga. That what the
Nah,
fuck black mean,
you a
nigga.
Huguenot. You a foreigner, nigga. Fuck
No,
you
the fuck
talking
ain't,
about?
nigga. If you understand,
You
listen to me,
a
nigga.
Jewish
No,
Moor, nigga. That's a
nigga. These niggas you
foreigner,
call
nigga.
Huguenots, when nigga own the land.
No,
The
they
problem
didn't.
is
They own the
the
land and
problem,
fucking.
nigga.
They
The people
own the
that came to
land.
you, I mean, the
They
slaves that
own
came
the
to you, the
land in the
Slavic, they didn't own
Iberian
no fucking land,
Peninsula,
my nigga.
nigga.
You a
Nigga,
They own the
slave.
land in
didn't own no land here, nigga. That's
stupid
pseudo.
ass fat
Say
nigga.
word. Say I can't prove
Them
that.
damn fucking
Say I
McRibs
can't prove
fucking
that.
with your
Say I
brain,
can't heard
nigga.
that, my nigga. Listen,
Yes,
keep the
you got.
emotionals out. Just sound emotional.
I am, nigga. I'm being
Cool. All
real.
right, cool. Now, listen.
Them
I will
McRibs is
listen.
fucking up your brains,
The
nigga.
He gonna
McRibs.
show you a
Listen,
bunch of
nigga.
white.
Listen, man. Listen.
White Huguenots, bro. Watch this.
What? Say
Show
it again, pal.
show it. Pull up
I
your
hear you. Say it
sources.
again.
Pull up your sources.
I'm on the cell phone, my nigga. But tell you what, though, we can
You
set up a date
always
and
on
do a
your
bill. I can
cell
bring all that
phone.
shit to you, and
You
I can
ain't
prove
never
where the
got
fuck it
no
come from, my
sources,
nigga.
nigga.
Are
You
you in
Word,
the
ain't got
house?
listen, my nigga.
Are
And
you
I
at
own that, my
home?
nigga. I could prove
Hey,
that
that's
you,
what I call
motherfucking.
the
Are you at
Hebrew
home?
the
Huh?
Moorish road.
Are you at home?
Yeah.
Then nigga pull up the laptop. Nigga, you at home. What
Now
the
I got
fuck you
shit
waiting
going on. What
on?
the fuck you think all I do is sit on the motherfucking coach y'all bitch ass niggas and talk all
You
day?
own
I
it
got
now,
real shit
nigga.
Yeah,
going
Fuck
on,
is
that's
you
nigga.
what
The fuck
you
talking
wrong with you,
do.
about?
nigga?
That's
I
what
got no
your ass
fucking
Hold
do.
time
on,
for
it's
that
not.
bullshit,
What
nigga.
your
If
bitch
your
ass
bands
doing?
had
On
do
the
any
phone
goddamn history like you
talking.
claim you do, my nigga, then you should be
That's
you
what
should know
your
that.
bitch
The
ass
fuck?
doing.
The
Talking.
fuck
You be
wrong with
talking
you,
all
man?
day,
But
nigga. You be on
listen.
talking
Y'all,
all
listen, my
goddamn
nigga. I don't
day.
get paid off YouTube. I mean, I don't get. I
Me
got other shit
neither.
going on in my life, my nigga. I sit there and talk on the
Yeah,
phone or
but
listen
your
to y'all
fat
niggas on YouTube, my nigga. But
ass will come
I don't
on here
get
and
paid for
talk
this
for
shit, my
about
nigga.
4 hours. But listen,
I
dog,
hear
you don't
you.
make
Say it
no sense.
again. I don't start over.
Listen,
Say it again. I hear you. Say it again.
I
My
said,
bad.
listen. I say you contradicting yourself. Because
How?
first of all, you gotta listen, big man. Put them burgers down. Listen, you gotta first of all, you get on her and you're gonna be on her for an hour. You're gonna jump on Smoke Signals, trying to be on her for 2 hours. Nigga, within that 3 hours, you could have pulled your computer out and showed 5 minutes worth of sources, nigga.
I
And
could
you
have.
just
Yeah, I
making
could have.
up
Yeah, I could have.
goddamn excuses,
But I got
nigga.
all that shit
So
going on too, man.
The fact of
That's
the
what's
matter
going
is,
on.
you ain't
But this is
got
what I
no
would do. This is
goddamn
what I, but let's do.
Hold on,
This is
let
what
me
I do
finish.
for you, man. This is what I do for you, man, dude.
Hold on, let me finish. The fact of the matter is, you ain't gonna show no sources because you ain't got no sources. It's a bunch of pseudo babbling, regurgitation that you done heard from off the motherfucking internet. Now I love you to death, dog. You a South Carolinian. You down there in Tetherville in Charleston. Now listen, I fucks with you. Now what I'm saying is, Stop thinking like that, bro. Because you starting
I
to
tell
think.
you what, young Bap. I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. Since you said it like that, my nigga, I got $100. I can prove I'm not lying, nigga. That's really if it's worth it now. I'll pull that bitch up $100. I'll pull that bitch up $100, my nigga. And I can shoot both of y'all down. I see a $200 laying out that motherfucker right now.
Bro, you ain't
Hey,
gotta do
you
all
prove I'm
that,
lying.
bro. Just show your proof, bro. You ain't gotta bet. You ain't gotta do a backflip. You ain't gotta do no push
I'm
up.
saying, but if
You
it
ain't gotta
ain't
take
worth it, I
no
mean,
camera on. You ain't
Fat
gotta do
ass
it ain't
nigga ain't
worth it,
doing
my
no
nigga. Then
push
what the
up.
fuck?
source, my nigga.
But it ain't worth it. Then what the purpose is? And
Man,
I can
fat
also
ass
bring up what
nigga
a
ain't doing no
mulatto is.
push ups.
I can also
So
bring up what the
now
definition of mulatto. And if it
give
don't
us
apply to you, then
Then
my
bring it
bad,
up.
homeboy. But if it apply to you, nigga, you wear that shit like a
It
fucking
don't.
badge, you
Hold on.
beige bastard.
You can't give us no knowledge, bro. We asked you for knowledge. I give you knowledge.
Damn, my bad. That McReal joke hurt your feelings. I'm sorry, G. I'll take that back.
Yeah, you hurt me with the McRib joke, man.
My bad, man. It was a McChicken. I'm sorry, man.
Come on now, Darvish. You can't just exchange knowledge, nigga.
Hey, man, that's what I come to do, my nigga. But shit, I ain't got nothing to
But you
offer.
ain't,
I'm
but you ain't
listening. If I
gonna
got something to
show us.
offer,
You
I'll
talking
offer it,
about
my nigga.
we gotta pay you to show a source.
No, I don't know. We ain't gotta do no shit like that, my nigga.
Well,
If
what
I'm
you
in the
talking
goddamn
about?
listen.
You
But
saying bet
normally I'm
$100
listen, my
that you
nigga.
can
Calm
show.
down, calm
Listen,
down, calm
Darvish,
down, calm down,
hold on.
baby.
You just said bet me $100 I can show it, nigga. Just show it,
But then I have reason to go up and fire up the laptop and pull up all these goddamn sources. I gotta
bro.
go
You
find these
acting like
motherfucking sources. I got reason to do it
bro.
then.
Bro, Darvish, it's not. It ain't 1820, bro. You ain't gotta go plug up the laptop into the main telephone pole and crank up a
But I
generator
do.
and smack the harsh, nigga. It's
I
just it's
do.
a
I do. I
laptop.
do.
Hit the
I do. I
button,
got to do all that
turn
shit. I
it
got to put
on,
gas in the
come
generator,
on,
nigga.
bro.
I got to get the goddamn horse some water and all that shit, and just to get the laptop going on. And I got to connect the internet and all that shit. I mean, it's a lot of work. And I got my cell phone in my pocket, my nigga.
Bro,
What?
listen, bro. Let me tell you this, dog. Your laptops automatically hook up to your internet from the last time it was used. Okay, so it
Yo,
hooks
I
up.
didn't know that, my nigga. I ain't know none of that shit.
You ain't
I ain't know
gotta
none of
hook
that
it
shit,
up
there,
to
my nigga.
the internet. You ain't gotta find a wire. You ain't gotta hook it up to the TV. You ain't gotta put an ironing board. Like, bro, you just making up excuses, bro. You just turn your laptop on and show the goddamn source, bro. You're making up excuses, gang.
Hey, man, I can, but I mean, it really
But it's
ain't worth
all
it to me, you know
good.
what I
It's
mean, right
all
now.
good.
But
It's
I
all
would say
good.
this, though, Bap.
It's all
That's what I
good,
would
man.
say, King. You know what?
It's all
Fuck it.
good,
Hey,
bro.
man, get
It's
my
all
goddamn
good, bro.
laptop,
It's
man. Let
all
me go
good.
and shut this shit down right quick. What the issue is, my nigga?
Show us this Huguenot on land, nigga.
Huguenot own land. Yeah, of course they own land, nigga. They from here. They went
All
on
right,
Huguenot because they were running from the Inquisition.
sure.
That's why they changed their fucking name.
Show us, brother. I stand corrected, bro. I'm not too big. I don't have an ego
Who's on
like
the
that.
$100 bill?
They gonna be good, brother.
Excuse me, my bad. I ain't about to say
Now
$100
look, so
bill.
now I gotta pay for you to show a source. Look, watch it.
No, man, you don't got to pay for me to show a source. I'm going to give you a goddamn little example like the boy to $10 bill. That nigga named Hamilton, he's a Huguenot. He own land.
Bro, just show us the
So
source and show us that he is
you
And he
don't
was
got
a
to, nigga. You know
foreigner.
who Hamilton is, right?
Just show us.
And
Just
he's a
show us.
You do know
foreigner.
who Hamilton is, right?
Just show
He's
us.
a foreigner.
Yeah, a foreigner.
How the fuck he's a foreigner? Foreigner to where?
To America.
Nigga, that's America. What you talking about?
What's his name? Who you talking about again?
Hamilton, the nigga on the $10 bill.
Hamilton what?
What you mean, Hamilton? What last name Hamilton? The nigga on the $10 bill.
I don't know, bro.
I know you don't know, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my nigga. I got you, young buck.
You just
Follow
talking
me.
about Hamilton. Yo, you talking about Alexander Hamilton?
The nigga on the $10 bill, yes.
Man,
Yes.
that nigga's a
He was
white
a
man,
Huguenot, my
bro.
nigga.
He's not no damn Huguenot, bro.
Shit. No, the fuck he ain't no goddamn white person, man. That
He was
nigga
born
argue with
in
your white person.
He was
This
born
nigga
in
with no that.
Britain, bro. He was born in Britain, bro.
Listen, bro. He's a Huguenot. His
Hold
family
on.
own land here.
Bro.
And yeah, in the islands too. Them boy own land. I think it was in Jamaica also.
Bro,
Yeah.
these are white colonists that you are ass kissing. What are you
No, my
talking
nigga,
about?
they been painting white, but they ain't white, my nigga. I got the nigga autobiography.
Show me the source. That's what we waiting on you to get your computer.
His autobiography, bro. Pull it
Show
up.
us
It's a
the
whole fucking book, my
show us
nigga.
the
It's a whole
source.
book. I can't read the whole book to you. You want to read the whole
You
book to
got
you?
the source. Show us, brother.
I
Show us.
give it to you now, brother. The autobiography of Alexander
Drop it in the
Alexander
chat.
Hamilton
Drop the
autobiography,
actual.
brother.
Drop
He
the
proud
link
of
to the
himself.
book. Drop the link to the book in
It's
the
a
back.
book itself. It's not a damn link.
Our books are scanned, bro, digitally.
True that, but you should be able to pull it up then.
Well, drop the link. What you got? You got the actual book, or you got the link to the book?
Tell you what, let me see if I can find a motherfucker. Give me a minute.
You in here capping, man.
I ain't capping, my nigga. Listen, I didn't know, my nigga. Ain't no capping some shit you ain't know. That's why I tell y'all young niggas, y'all know the whole world.
Man,
you ain't been out, you ain't been around long enough, my nigga.
Listen, that's why we telling y'all old niggas, we tired of y'all old ass talk. Show us something, nigga. Y'all don't show
We've
us
been
nothing.
showing it to you for the longest, man.
Been showing
Y'all
us
think
failure.
the problem, man,
Been
nigga, because y'all
showing
let the
us
white boy
failure,
tell you that
nigga.
bullshit, nigga.
Y'all been showing us failure. That's why we in the position we in now. So now let
No.
us do our thing. If you
Y'all
want
niggas fell on your own, my nigga.
to insert with some facts, show us the source. We willing to stand corrected, nigga. That's what the youth doing, nigga.
All right, that's the business then.
Yeah, you old niggas be talking this and talking that. When we say show us something, nigga, you always, well, nigga, that was back in the day. Or let me go in the crates and nigga, man, we don't want to hear that bullshit. Shout out to the general of the motherfucking Tether Task Force in the building. Enemies public, big brother bra shit. No. Goddamn, brother, not sure. That shit cut me off. What's the word?
Hey, put up in the Green State School right from by your foot.
Salute, brother. Peace. How's everybody doing?
Man,
Brother,
you doing good, brother. Everything good.
So what's on your mind, big bro?
I'm just listening to the conversation.
So I do want to get back kind of to what I was listening to when I first started, as far as the feathers, the tether task force here. Brother, I say, how do you feel though, as far as us spending a lot of time? Is it planned? Because I feel like, as I sit back and watch, I feel like it's planned for us to be distracted by these people.
Well, I always use the term weapons of mass distraction. I always use that term. And my sentiment is also that we should be doing something as who we say we are. You know, that's important, to do something as who we say we are, because who we are is established. So, you know, I rather, I rather, do something as who we say we are. We don't have nothing to prove to nobody, but to those who want to serve to our detriment, we have to, we got to check them. But we don't need to spend. You just hit them with a knockout punch. You don't gotta hit them with 3 or 4 pieces. If you got one hit of quarters in both hands, just hit them with one hand and keep moving. You don't gotta spend much time on them. They're not special.
That's how I feel. But I just don't see anything outside of just any movement, any going somewhere. Like, okay, what's going to be the end result of these conversations? We're worried about what everybody else got going on, what they're doing, from Trumpster to the rest of these people. You know what I'm saying? What they got going on. If it affects us directly, okay, cool. But people talking on the internet, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this is the big distraction, and it feels planned, you guys. So I don't know. You know what I mean? What do what do you think about that? Well, Darvis, what you think about it? Truth, what you think about it? Because I brought it up and we got.
Yeah, team playing to me too, man.
Yeah, I mean, it really seems planned.
What was that you said, Chief? My bad. I ain't catch that.
As far as the back and forth with other people talking shit to us, right?
I don't get no fuck with them hoe ass people got to say. Fuck them.
Right, but it seems planned though to keep us distracted.
Yeah, on my mama. They always coming in as a distraction.
We gonna have them over here while we're still stealing, bro. Like the African boycott is still going. All boycotts still going on for me, much as I can. You know what I'm saying? You follow me? Much as I can. But if we don't have anything, city to city, just check it. Like, if we do, then show me. But we're losing the economic war. We're losing the social war. We're losing these wars. Period. It's not over, but we're losing. And that's just facts. We're not gonna go back and forth to where people are comfortable talking. 'Cause I heard it was like, yo, the West Coast, his mestizos move different than on other places because they own shit here. They have an economic base. Even if they don't have a political base, their economic base is still bigger than ours, and they still control shit, even if they can't vote. It's the Asian community as well. So yeah, you can own something, but if you don't own the building, then you're just a renter in the building. Until we start, and there needs to be legislations for Americans, not Black Americans. That is work, AP. Americans, copper-colored Aborigines, first Americans. That's why we're pushing this, because Black Americans get a nothing burger on purpose, and that's planned. They know Black has no standing and no law. Neither does white. So I just want to point that out. Or brown, all the other bullshit people be talking. So Indians are not to be taxed, and Indians are copper-colored American Aborigines, not Native Americans. So we got to get this correct and stop being fooled by these word spells. Oh, you're enslaved. That means you was a family member, right? Doesn't mean that you was owned by Tom Brady. So stand the fuck down and follow the direction, the movement. Don't follow nobody, because you should be leading in the right motherfucking direction. So that's how I feel about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Get up and do something, man. That's what we have. We getting up in 2026. We getting up.
We have to empower. We have to empower ourselves without
I mean, we gotta do
empowering.
it mentally first, though, brother. Nasir.
Indeed. Yeah, I agree.
It has to be mental. If you can't dream about doing something, if you call yourself Black, for
It's a
instance,
thought first.
you're never
It's
gonna do
always a
anything.
thought first. It's
Period.
always a thought first when it comes to empowering yourself. It's a thought first. You gotta, have it in your mind to do it. But we have to empower ourselves collectively, because that's the only thing enemies of ours are going to respect: power, force, and power, because that's how they move. Because whatever we decide to do, if we don't exercise, or we're not able to exercise power, we're not going to be respected, regardless of who we call ourselves or what we call ourselves. We don't exercise power, they're not going to respect it. Nobody respects someone who don't got no power. They'll stand down if they know you can flex muscle and you can hit them back. That's why when other nations that the United States know can fight back, what they do, they don't just attack them. They want to negotiate. They want to send in, diplomats to talk, because somebody can hit them back. We need to exercise power. We need to empower ourselves. Or we won't get no respect. I remember, I'm gonna say this. People mentioned Dr. King. He went to Lyndon Baines Johnson with the same argument that we have today about our people. Lyndon Baines Johnson told him, I know what you're saying, but who's going to make me do it? That's because we don't have no power. He wouldn't be saying who's going to make me do it if we had power. He went to him about the land. He said, who's going to make me do it? Got to have power. We can't do that. We're not effective. We're weak. I land right there.
Mic check, mic check. How everybody doing tonight, though?
1
Loud
2
and clear.
1 2.
Mic check. I'm still listening, but I'm trying to pull up these 3 sources right quick. Trying to get this shit up on the damn laptop.
I think we need to stop saying sources when we pulling up references because
Yeah, well, references, whatever you want to call them.
cross reference, right? Yeah, because anybody can write a book, and anybody do write books, and they do put fairy
You're right.
in there, or their narratives in there that they want people to know. So which don't match.
And I agree with that too, man.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
really have no pushback against that.
A lot of these conversations, like I'm only gonna go back and forth all night of black, crazy, childish. We know what we're talking about, but we know what we need to do. We need to pull up our big boy and big girl draws and get to work. Stop being so fucking emotional. Anytime somebody says something, we gotta be emotional. That's what they do. They always gaslight us. They always like we don't give a fuck about what nobody's talking about. How about this? Let's do some shit. Let them talk about that. They're building. They're being peaceful. They're not killing each other. You dig what I'm saying? They on that type of time. Why we worried about what somebody talking about? They're building businesses. They're building up their communities. Like, you think they're gonna give it back and go back to nothing? How? Why? Power only concedes to power. Period. And black don't have no power. I'm gonna keep saying that. Seems like the thing with the night right now. Yeah. And anybody else that have that, I don't even look at myself as less than them. And so once you do that, when you say you put yourself in this colored caste system, you put yourself at the bottom, then you already your expectations for who you are. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You expect them to treat you like that. I don't expect that because I'm punching on some shit. First off, as a man, I don't give a fuck about disrespect. You're gonna respect me. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not gonna patronize you. I don't have to go back and forth with that. My dollar's not gonna go with you. So yeah, I ain't emotional about shit. But order number 1 is on the menu for them. So we need to focus on us. What we got going on. Order number 1 is ass whooping. By anybody that don't know what that is. So we don't owe them shit. We don't owe nobody nothing. You on our land disrespecting us. We wouldn't be on their land disrespecting them. Now the government might be on their land, and a system might be on their land disrespecting them, but we don't disrespect them. So why come here and disrespect us and join a system that hurts us? So every immigrant that has come here has joined a system to hurt Americans, the only Americans. Don't put black with it because black now puts you in a category that they put for you. That's the reason why we're throwing black in the trash. Period. And you sit at the kiddie table if you consider yourself, FBA, you're in the waiting room, you're on your way. And no disrespect. We're not Africans. So there's levels to this. So yeah, that's all I'm on, man. We're just gonna take this shit to the next level.
Yeah, we have different levels to it, and our people, we like checking people when they come at us crazy. That's just in our nature to check people when they come at us crazy because there's a lot of disdain. If you listen to some of these platforms, these immigrants have a lot of disdain for us, and I'm for checking them. They got to get checked and put in their place, but we have to outwork them too, because nobody gonna stand on our behalf more than we do. Our problems are ours alone, and we got to solve them. They're not gonna go away. You got to solve problems. But you got the sector that's gonna check them, and then you got different sectors of what we need to do. But I think they got the message though, as far as us delineating. You can see it because how they respond to the delineation. and we shouldn't give a damn about it because we were the only ones who honored the so-called alignments or coalitions, if you want to call it that, that we thought we had with them. We're the only ones who honored it. They've been delineated from us. They never rocked with us, so we shouldn't care how they feel about us delineating.
Yeah, I don't even. That's crazy. I don't even know why people be mad about our business and what we got going on. You know, especially if it's being positive. You know what I'm saying? I can see if it was negative, if it was affecting them. You know what I'm saying? Even our negativity that affects us don't affect other people like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just think we just got to focus more on us, man. What you said coming together, um, or just be like that. They call it being on code, right? Do anybody know the motherfucking code? Like I think that's the fucking problem right there. I don't think everybody knows the
Yeah,
code. The
yeah, I do
code is
know
supposed to be the goddamn code. Like you don't even got to whatever you call yourself. Even like say YK and Lucky right now. I'm just using that example. They shouldn't be against what we saying as it comes to this. They understand who we talking about, right? they experience the same shit we experience. From the pale skins to the other immigrants, right? All them immigrants. I put tether is a tether, whether you're German tether or Jamaican. Period. It's the same shit to me. And I think we got to stop, separating that. Anybody can get it, and I go with the biggest bully first.
Oh
So a
yeah,
lot of you is selective in who you want to fuck with. I ain't gonna fuck with a little, somebody that's little. What they gonna do? Talk on the internet from wherever the fuck they at. But in real life, they got motion on our land. We don't have no motion. So that's what we talking about. Motion. How do we get motion? Where's the motion at? Who's got motion? Who got something going on? That's the focus. All the other shit, bro, like, we can talk all day. That's cool. But all right. Now what? I could imagine that, back in the days, like a lot of the people that, like the Malcolm X's them, right? And they was only on the internet though. They never came outside.
yeah.
I heard somebody say, man, stop the
That's what
youngsters.
separate. That's what
Said
separate.
something about the Million Man March. I think
That's what separate them from us. They didn't have this. They didn't have the wealth of knowledge that we have, to information access to information that we have either. And what they did. That's why when people speak ill of them, I say you're enjoying the yardage, the little yardage that they gained from what they did. Be respectful and pick the ball up. If they drop it, pick it up and run it. And stop saying somebody dropped the ball. It's our turn. They're not here no more.
They don't want the ball. You know that. They don't want that ball. We ain't got no Kobe's out here. Nobody want to shoot that. They don't want the ball, let alone shoot the shot. Niggas don't even want to get in the game, bro. And criticize everybody else that's trying.
Yeah. That's why I never do that. I don't do that because I'm enjoying the little yardage that they gain. I'm enjoying it, and I benefit from it. So if you're able to run the ball, you just don't point at the ball, say somebody dropped it. No, pick it up. It's definitely our turn to do what we need to do because we're the one here now. Mic check.
Mike, check. I hear you.
Yeah. My plane's landed for now. Might as well take a music break back.
I'm trying to make money. Mic check, mic check. I know what it is. Them boys looking up this damn Anthony Hamilton dude.
Hold on, y'all.
What up? Why y'all niggas so quiet?
I'm trying to find me 2 more sources on this Anthony Hamilton dude and saw my damn thing.
I'm rolling AP up right now. Hold on a second.
Damn.
What to play some music.
Then a black blunt, nigga.
keys on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track, on the track. For the stats, I be beating the odds. In the blood, it be making me calm. Ride the turbine just like I'm Saddam. I'ma blow up just like I'm a bomb. I'ma leave